David, do a strength, and what were you doing?
Uh,
Cereal?
I
Cereal?
was still knocking out the door like by bits with my quarterstaff.
Alright.
Can I see any keys from where I am to unlock these doors so they don't have to break them down?
You cannot. Do a perception or investigation. Well, I'm going to do a say perception. But eventually, yeah, David, you do it the first try. Like you actually just kind of fly through it, and you run into Grin. Actually,
Fuck! A large man comes barreling through the door.
yep.
Yep. 8 foot tall.
Wood chips flying everywhere.
And Alden, do you create bonfire on the thing? Nix, you create bonfire on the thing. Just burn it down. I'm going to assume that's what he did.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was muted. All right, see you, man.
I'll never stop. Always get Chris.
I know. But yeah, I'll bonfire the door down.
Alright, as you all bust through the door, down to the end of the hall, down over this way, a fire lights up and the door kind of fall into the hallway on fire. Rebels busts it down.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
humans
Hey,
never make
I
good
see.
doors.
I see Al, right?
Yes, you see a little bit less than 3 foot tall, very fair looking, well kept halfling carrying an inordinate amount of gear for someone her size.
Okay. I recognize her as one of my companions. I mean, the ones that were in the caravan.
If you were traveling with them, yes.
I thought you were traveling from the other way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I was in the forest, right? Okay. Does she look friendly? I mean, I've never met her before.
I mean, as friendly as someone carrying like a lance shouldered on one hand and a candle in the other can look.
Okay.
I mean, she's definitely of a chipper disposition, although she is, furtively looking around, definitely not happy that she's in the dark.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I'm really bad at well, my
I kinda
character
hold
is
my-
really bad at this, so I
I kind of
maybe
hold my candle out a little further, like, is someone there? Oh, there you are.
Hi. Do you know where we are?
No, I just woke up as well. Seems to be underground, definitely underground somewhere. As she's looking around, she kind of accidentally drops the lance and like jumps to the side as it clatters to the ground. Oh, sorry about that.
Don't worry. I can do this, and I cast Druidcraft, and it's wait. Druidcraft. I believe I can do like a harmless sensory effect, right, with it.
I believe that's
I would like to
prestidigitation,
do
isn't it?
some like.
Druidcraft.
Oh, she's doing Druidcraft.
There we go. Druidcraft.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what do you do?
I would like to do like an instantaneous sensory effect that fills a 5 foot cube of light, like as if they were like some sort of like firebox or so. Like, I mean, fireflies.
Still listening, but going back on mute.
I'm not sure you can create light, can you?
Well, it does says an instantaneous sensory effect must fill a 5 foot cube.
Alrighty, yeah, sure.
Yay!
So
I mean, I believe it will be like the light of a torch or something.
I think
You
what
can make like falling leaves, but you can't make light with Druidcraft.
I think she can make a light, but it just flashes and then goes away. Like it doesn't stay.
Because yeah, it doesn't last only for
Yeah, it's instantaneous. Just
yeah.
boom.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Well, then I will like take my only on one torch and I light it up uh with
you
the
can light
druid
my candle.
cantrip instead.
Yeah, with the candle. By the way,
Oh, sorry. I thought it falls and I thought you didn't have it anymore.
Oh no, that was the lance. The lance, like as I was looking around, it kind of slipped off my shoulder and fell.
Ah, okay, okay.
by the way, David, you can't see crap either. Do you want to light a torch or something?
Yes, I will light a torch.
Just standing in front of Grin.
I will I'll pull my sword out, put my shield on my back, and hold the torch in my offhand.
Alrighty.
I'll actually create a bonfire in the middle of every properly.
Okay. We heard the noise of the fire, right? I mean, of the bonfire that you made.
Yeah, it would kind of whoosh, and then it makes the Dark Soul sound.
My tear.
What is the light on the the
The-
bonfire?
It's just called the Dark Souls. The Dark Souls. Here, let me pop it back up for you.
Yeah, bonfire is one of the few fire spells that makes light that doesn't specify how large the light is.
So I
It
guess
must
for
be
the
like a
sake of
torch, right?
brevity, 15 feet, I want to say, just from like how a normal bonfire kind of glows.
I think a normal bonfire does quite a bit.
Yeah, a torch is like 20-20.
So I'm just gonna say
So bonfire would probably at least be 30-30. Just reasonably speaking.
yeah. That is what I put down. So I believe y'all should. Oh God, no!
The
world
floor
has
is
moved.
moving.
Wrong layer! Wrong layer!
Floor is lava. Floor is lava.
Alrighty.
Stay away from it.
So I believe you all should see this room should be fairly lit up now. Let me check.
Looks the same.
You have dark vision. You shut up.
Not all of us have dark vision, you know.
So yeah, you all
I find it
can.
funny that the shortest and tallest people in the group can't see in the dark.
Yep. So you all can adequately see each other now. As I said before, none of you really. Your memory is kind of hazy as to what happened.
Well, that's handy, I say, as I blow out the candle and kind of stride closer to the group.
I don't
So,
suppose any of you know where we are.
No. Anybody remember what happened just before? Oh God, everything's gone black. Anyone remember what happened just before we were waking up?
I was in a caravan.
Yeah, it depends on like how you all would have traveled, but yeah. That I leave that up to you all guys.
I'd like to attempt a history check to see if I can remember what happened to us.
Sure.
I will close awkwardly. Like seeing all those new people.
Nat 20.
All right. Would
Did you have
anybody
advantage?
else? What's the first one?
I have it as one of my checkbox skills, so I don't know.
No, you rolled an 18, but it's still good enough.
Okay, this is history check.
Yep. If you want to try to remember what happened.
Okay. There we go. 4. Nope. I'm just like too scared of seeing these new people and stuff to remember everything.
Alrighty. So, Serial, you don't know what the fuck happened at all. Like you don't even know when you left. Your memory's just got that kind of hazy. Grin, you remember traveling with however you were traveling, caravan, yacht, whatever. And along the path, you came across a crying little girl in the middle of the road.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's always great, isn't it? Upon closer inspection, if you didn't expect and go closer to her because you were suspicious, you got close enough, and that's when your vision kind of went hazy.
Damn witches.
And Alden and Ali, whatever, I'll pronounce these right eventually. Alia, yeah.
She goes by Al for
I was
short.
traveling with some Ratkin, by the way, in the underground burrows and sewers.
There's no sewers leading to Air Summit. Like you all have
You
yet.
never know.
Like you all haven't made it there yet.
But still, more or less the underground burrows.
Yeah. Another event that still will happen to you, but Alia and Alden, however you were traveling, you came across the same thing, except you remember a little bit more that the girl, when you got closer or close enough, looked up at you with a nightmarish, ghoulish face, which pretty much frightened every bit of you to the point you passed out. Your mind felt like it was on fire. Your body all had pins and needles, and then you fainted.
I'm immediately going to trigger Divine Sense to see if I can feel that kind of evil presence near us.
All right. And
I will ask like the rest of the group like, does anyone remember anything? I cannot. I don't know what happened. I just waked up in here.
Did any of the rest of you man things remember a small child thing?
I remember a small crying girl, but that's about it.
I should think I have a thing for her.
Alden thinks that there is something afoot here. Something supernatural.
Something undead.
That's a little crappy token I quickly made, but yeah, that's what you remember.
Oh, that fainting is with an A, not an E.
What?
You wrote fainting as in like a duelist faint instead of like a passing out faint.
Nah.
I'm just letting you know.
There
Spell
you
like
go.
is a bard.
So I quickly wrote a lot of this earlier on, as well as making the token. But yeah.
Oh. Do I sense any good or evil or undead or fiends near us with my divine sense?
Yes.
Anything within 60 feet?
Yes.
Yes, immediately?
Yes.
Where?
It's all in that direction. It's also where you do the perception. It's also where you hear the faint music coming from.
Oh, wonderful.
Speaking of which, why is no music playing? I didn't set to loop. Oh God.
Messed up.
I like having a little ambience. And
I would like. Okay, sorry.
If you go to my settings over in the cogwheel up at the top right of the screen, you can adjust the volume to however you feel comfortable.
I'm gonna gesture down the hallway, guessing that my vision terminates at some point, and say, "Oh, whatever brought us here is down that way."
How do you know that?
Yeah, some conjecture on your part there, ain't it?
I mean, I can literally sense it.
Well, and how
What
do
race
you
are you
sense it?
again, by the way?
Kind of shielding my nose as if, fending off an awful smell. I say, "Well, I can smell its evil on the wind."
Sharp nose.
It is
What race are you
undead.
again, by the way?
I'm a halfling.
Okay. Oh, right, you're the one that rides the Mastiff, right?
Uh-huh. Although my trusty steed and my faithful squires are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, what race is everybody? Benjamin Stike is a Goliath.
I guess it would be a proper time to introduce each other in character if we're going to be working together.
Yep.
I also have.
I'll start.
I also have
My
some.
name is Benjamin Stike. Good to meet you.
I'm
Brent
sorry, I
Stans.
didn't hear you.
Pleasure.
What?
Yeah, you're kind of low, David.
Is that better?
No.
Well, you can turn his volume up on your Discord.
Yeah, if you all have a problem hearing him, just turn him up.
Yeah.
Like,
What I
just-
did was basically max my computer volume and turn all of you down and him up to max.
Sounds about right.
Hey, that's what I do.
think I broke my mic. I think I
Oh wow, I didn't know that we can do that.
Yeah, so right click his name in the voice channel in Discord, and you can set people's volumes. Like, say if someone's too loud, or if someone's too quiet. Say like me,
Someone
I'm
won't
quiet.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, basically. Because I think Grin was kind of loud for me, so I turned him down a little bit.
Okay.
Just because the recording. Oh, by the way, I'm recording.
Excellent.
Use it for personal use, but I mean, if you guys want,
Can I get a
somewhere.
copy of this when we're done?
Yeah, once it gets done uploading. It takes fucking
Sweet
forever.
fucking deal.
I'll actually make a little
Well, you
chat
can
channel
send the
for
raw
it.
file and it'll take like half as much time.
Maybe.
I don't know. Either way, you do you.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how you
I'm
all
gonna-
feel about the recording. I tend to just put it on a private channel just for us, but
That's fine.
yeah. I use it for personal use.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm gonna set the candle aside and do a brief curtsy and say, Alia Hopgood, though you can call me Al.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm just looking at everyone. What you see is like a sort of wood elf with very long hair and like brown dark hair and green eyes and with a big green cloth. My name is Sariel.
I turn to look at the rat standing somewhat afar from the group. And you are? I say, knowing that he's muted.
Yes, person who can't talk right now. I'm going to force you to talk right now. Oh god, Benjamin is talking with the other Al. I'm going to kind of... How tall is Benjamin, by the way?
He is 8 feet tall.
How much of that would you say is in your legs?
Basically, is he
That's
cock level with
third?
you?
I'm asking more. As long as at least 4 feet of your height is in your legs, I'm just going to walk between your legs.
Yeah. I'd say almost 4 feet is in my legs.
Perfect. I'm just like walking straight between your legs, like it's nothing in the world.
So you said you smelled them over in that direction?
Yeah, I'm gonna point off down this way. It's coming from over there, whatever it is.
You should not rush into it. I mean, this could be dangerous.
Oh, I'm not quite rushing. I'm just, I don't know. I feel how to say it. Getting between you and it.
Okay, thank you. I look at him like not knowing what else to say. Oh well, actually look at her, right?
Yeah, her.
Okay. And I
You're kind of breaking up. What now? Serial.
wouldn't you like to follow us? I look at Benjamin and grin.
Which way, my companions?
Well, it seems like we're going that way, I say, pointing that way.
That way we shall go.
Boom.
Follow me.
Yeah, as you guys get closer, you do hear a faint kind of carnival music coming from the other side of the door.
Benjamin, don't block the whole hallway.
I am the hallway.
You and I are both the front line.
By the way, these things are 10 feet tall, so I don't think you're going to be doing overhead swings there, David.
Hmm.
So I'm guessing this is a door.
Yes, it is a door.
How does it look?
Equally as shoddy as the other ones.
I'd like to check it for traps, just because I smell evil on the other side. Or I smell undeath on the other side.
Alrighty, I think a thieves' tool is used for that, isn't it? I mean,
Well, I'm just kind of like putting my hands on it, feeling along it, seeing if there's anything, obvious that links to anything, seeing if there's tripwires.
alrighty, do an investigation.
No, like mechanical traps, like if there's a springboard on the other side attached to, a punching glove, I'm not going to be able to find out about that, but...
Yeah, I think the thieves' tool is meant for disarming that anyway, so you just do
Yeah,
an investigation.
Investigation, normally.
Congrats.
9.
Nothing you can discern.
Okay,
I'll
so-
kind of look towards Benjamin, just nod towards the door and say, after you.
Yep. So I'll take a
Wait,
step back.
Wait a minute.
and-
I touched Benjamin and I gave him guidance. Wait a minute. Going through all this thing.
Add a d4
Got
on
it.
your skill checks.
Mhm.
Nice.
Alright, so I'll take a step back and lunge myself forward right in the middle of it and try to knock it open.
Alrighty, do a strength. And well, you fucking do it.
Oh yeah, there is no longer a door.
Plus, I think as a Goliath, don't you have like double it towards push and stuff like that? Double your as a
don't
large size
think-
creature.
That's only as far as carrying stuff is concerned. I
Oh,
think.
alrighty. Let me
Push,
go-
drag, or lift.
We just see a Benjamin-shaped hole in the door.
Yeah, you managed to blast that door to pieces.
Okay. And then I imagine I would stumble through it.
The scene that you see before you is a
Oh god.
few skeletons, some zombies, and a dancing jester skeleton. Don't move, David.
I was stumbling still.
Okay.
Rumbling, stumbling, fumbling.
And a dancing skeleton jester playing an accordion. And all the other things are dancing too, but they stop when you enter the room. They look at you like they're shocked, like, wait. And they quickly recompose themselves and grab their weapons and act like they're undead.
Is on the accordion, is he playing the dance macabre?
Sure.
Excellent. Hold on, I gotta put that on.
He
Oh,
is he is telling jokes while he's playing, and that's the joke he told.
Okay, I'm gonna get my short bow out.
All right. When you guys do bust in, like, yeah, there you go. You guys do bust in. He kind of notices you specifically as interrupting his party, Benjamin. Ah, who are you all? What are you doing here? Why are you not dead?
I'll look back and say, "Look, my friends, things to kill."
Wait, they didn't kill us. We shouldn't rush to killing them.
Indeed, we are already dead. Want to join the party? It's fun, I assure you.
Are you telling me that he's the unlife of the party?
Sure.
Nice.
None of you by chance happen to see a little girl that rotted face, ghoulish features?
Not in here, no. But I can make one if you wish. Do you have any small children on you?
No.
We look
Why
at
are
Al.
you all dancing around and telling jokes?
We're not. We're not dancing or telling jokes. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
I just kind of like lean over to Benjamin and then remember that he's twice my height and then look up at him and say, "They were dancing, right?"
I think they were dancing.
Hold on. I got one. All right. Why did the Scarecrow get promoted?
He was outstanding in his field.
Why?
Yes. He was outstanding in his field.
Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is.
Tell us how to get out of here.
Well, you can turn around, go back into your rooms, and wait to die. That's an exit.
Well, surely you got in here somehow.
Says who?
I just kind of look at him quizzically and say, "Says common sense?"
What's that?
I go into a lengthy explanation about exactly what common sense is and the origin of the term.
Oh my god.
During that conversation, he is going to look increasingly bored. He's going to look at the zombie. The zombie's going to look back at him. And he's going to point at you guys. And they start moving towards you.
This does not
Looks like
look
it's
good.
time.
I'm going to
You're going to what?
from one of the walls. I mean, I'm going to be like, okay, stay away from me. Like behind Grin.
Wait. We challenge you to a dance-off.
That sounds fun. Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna kind of look to everyone and say, I could give it a go, I guess. Like, I just look like I have no plan for this. I didn't expect it to work.
You want me to give it
Would
a
you
shot?
like me? I can give you guidance if you'd like.
Sure.
So
Partners,
that was great.
myself and Gren versus you, and I'll like randomly point to one of the zombies and him.
One that's missing half a leg.
Yeah, that one.
Sure. I guess do a performance.
Can I be acrobatic-y instead?
No.
Okay.
Man.
19.
17.
Alrighty, so let's do a 1d20. It rolled an at 1. The skeleton falls and breaks its leg.
Oh, God.
So it is prone. Skeleton is going to laugh. Let's do this. That was a good performance, but with that guidance spell, you cheated. And he's going to like point at the skeleton and see what can he do. He's going to raise his staff. It glows. He's going to chant something, and the skeleton explodes.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
And as for you, for cheating, you can just die.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they all start attacking. So this
Roll
point,
initiative.
yeah, roll initiatives. He will continue.
Oh god.
He'll continue on.
We tried.
The missus does not need you anymore.
How do you roll initiative on this one? Oh,
I got an 8.
That's it. I got it.
All right.
She doesn't need us, but does she need our rad dance skills?
We did dance pretty awesomely.
You did.
Yeah.
I do not think so. I try dancing for her all the time, but she does not seem to get my sense of humor. Most people don't.
Would you say
That's why
would
I
you say
killed
your
him.
humor's bone dry?
No.
Oh,
Let me see here. We'll pull the Cipral first. Do. I need to make a sheet up for this guy. When you tell him a joke, he's going to tell you a joke back. How do you make a baby float? 2 scoops of baby and 1 scoop of ice cream. Dead baby jokes. They never get old, do they?
Oh god.
Yeah, that is actually.
I'm just looking like at that, like really disturbed.
Yeah, that's actually part of his character too. Like in the Tome of Beast is he has really dark sense of humor, which fits well. Oh god.
he's got a very macabre sense of humor
Yep. Cobb.
and a bone dry wit.
Shell is better at puns. Alright, so let's. Alright, everybody do initiative roll.
Benjamin's not in the turn order though.
Alright, I'll add him in.
I rolled a 3, by the way.
And Nyx is not in the voice channel, so we'll just. He's not even in the game. So we'll just say he's back there, I don't know, dancing.
Okay. So
It's okay. It's a 4-on-4.
I
The
closed
turn order is gone.
Yep, I closed it out. There we go. Serial, you go first.
okay, sorry. Go on.
Your turn.
Sorry. I thought you were going to say something
No.
else. And so I mean, like the creepy guy, the one, this guy over here. So
If you hold the mouse
13.
button on the thing you're targeting, like it'll do a little ring like that. Him? Alrighty.
Left me.
But I wanted to sang the other one,
Alrighty. So you miss him.
like the clan. Ah, damn it. Okay.
He easily dances away.
Oh. I just like stare at him like, oh my god, I'm so scared.
Grin.
All right. I'd like to jump up on this coffin and attack the zombie guy.
Alrighty.
Off to a good start.
Yeah, you definitely do hit him. And where is it? The zombie right above you?
This one, yeah.
Zombie, zombie.
Zombie, zombie, zombie.
You hit him. Very easily, actually.
I miss him first, though.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you still miss him. So that is -5. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Alrighty.
And now here comes Screamy.
What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip-off!
Benjamin kind of
What the hell is a
Covered.
circumcision?
he kind of like
You don't want to know, Grin. You don't want to know.
Well, what does Benjamin do?
He just puts his legs together real tight.
Alrighty. And he casts the spell. He raises his little, whatever it is, his little staff. It glows, and he casts the spell. That's me draw a shape. And he
Yep, I have-
creates a grease floor underneath you. Like right there in that red box. And what else can he do? Oh, that's it. Zombie is going to walk into the grease. It's going to do it. Failed. It falls down.
My God.
It,
Ah, fool, you've played right into our trap.
but it has enough movement speed to stand back up. So, and it shall attack you, Al. Ali. Alia, baby. What is its attack? Oh wow, that sucks. But it hits you.
Gotta beat a 16.
Yeah, it rolled a 19.
Alrighty.
Alright, 1d6. It dealt 7 bludgeoning damage to you.
I'm at 4 HP.
Yeah, that thing crit its roll.
My God.
Skeleton. It's going to hop off of this coffin. This sarcophagus. It was coffin. Shut up. And take a swipe at you, Al. It. What's its attack modifier? That's not enough. It misses you. And Al, it's your go.
Are there half steps in this game or in this version or no?
Half steps. What's that?
Like, can I take a step away without incurring attacks of opportunity?
No.
If you disengage as an action,
Yeah. Some things can do it as a bonus action, but for you, you'll have to use your action to disengage.
Then I'm gonna take my lance and I'm just gonna kind of, instead of stabbing with it, I'm just gonna sweep it for from left to right like a club at the zombie in front of me.
Alrighty. Doesn't the lance have a thing about attacking?
disadvantage.
I get
Yeah.
disadvantage, but that's fine.
Alrighty. Go for it.
So I'm assuming I don't hit.
Did you attack the zombie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
you
got a 7.
missed. This thing has crap AC, but you guys are still missing them. Alrighty. What else do you do?
I mean, that's it. That's all I get. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Being level 1 is fun.
Yep. Benjamin! These things are half level, by the way. So, you should be fine.
What's this red box around me?
It is a grease on the floor.
Oh,
That's what this jester did.
okay.
So, each
Um,
creature standing there must succeed in dexterity or fall prone.
Welcome back.
Oh,
There we go.
by the way, Allie, do a dexterity save.
Sorry about that, fellas. I'm good to go now.
Alright, we're fighting the undead.
15.
Oh,
Yeah,
goody.
you pass. And David, yeah, what you gonna do?
All right. I think I'd like to get out of this red box. So can I like go over here?
Yeah.
Okay. That thing make an opportunity attack against me or no?
It will.
Okay.
So it rolled a. What's its attack modifier? It rolled a 16.
That hits me. Oh, my AC is 16, so. Right. Oh wait, actually no, it's 17. I lied.
Alrighty.
17.
So it misses.
Alright.
Some high
So,
AC.
I'm going to. Let's see. I have my torch in the offhand. Can I make some sort of attack with that?
Yeah, if you drag the torch in, I think it gives you an attack with it.
It did not.
I can't see for some reason.
Go into the inventory and click on your torch and click has an attack. I think it should automatically fill it in.
Oh, here we go. Has an attack. Okay, there we go. Sweet.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
So you're gonna make that attack with your offhand and.
Well, I'm gonna attack with my longsword, my main hand first.
Alrighty. You guys. You missed. You guys are missing with the same roll. It's always a 7.
And then,
Should I roll initiative?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait, how are you getting 2 attacks?
Actually, no.
I can
I'll just
attack
put you at
with
the end of the turn order.
Alright, fair enough.
I can use my bonus action to attack with my offhand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get
he
no
has 2
stat
weapons.
stat bonuses to it, but yeah.
Okay. So how, I guess I can't. Well, there we go. Did it anyways. I miss.
Did you?
Rolled a 7.
With the torch?
Actually, yep, I actually rolled a 2, so both times.
There it is.
All right. Yeah, it took a bit to show up. It was lagging on me. Yeah, you missed both times.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Zombie. It just kind of doesn't even notice you there. You're this tall motherfucker, but it's gonna go after Grin and misses. And only gets 1 attack. So, Alden, let me
There
give
we go.
you a brief description of the room. There's this grim. It is a skeleton jester standing on top of an altar, playing an accordion, telling bad jokes. And when everybody first came in, they were all just dancing and having a jolly time. However, you lost the dance-off because he declared you were cheating. He also killed his contestant, too.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's sort of what's happening.
Okay. What a weirdo. Okay, let's
Say it's
see.
the rat thing.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is proper. 4. Nope. 5. 30. Yep.
Alrighty.
Good. Alrighty. And the jester thing is human, right?
Nope. It's a skeleton jester.
Skeleton. Let's see here. Let's create a bonfire underneath them.
Alrighty.
Oop.
Cast the spell.
Has to make a 14 dex save throw.
He rolled a 2, but let's see if it has something about that.
And I guess here's where I'll introduce myself. You asked my name before, human things. I am Alden Graver.
Nice to meet you, Alden.
And I have decided to help you, sniveling things.
Oh, well, that sure is gracious of you. Did you not want to die either?
Does not matter if I die.
Alright, so it takes a d8.
Well, you can stand in the front then.
D8s.
So roll that d8.
Boop. 7 damage. Fire damage.
Which, surprisingly, he has no resistances to in his long list of resistances.
Neat.
Actually, what is this thing's health? I actually expect you guys to hit this thing. Oh, he doesn't have a lot. He has, like, no attacks, but he doesn't have a lot of
I
health
found the
either.
weakness.
Alright. As the new turn rolls around, you can hear some more rambling, jostling of bones behind you.
Uh-oh. So, do I see anything behind me?
Nope.
Okay. So, I'm going to use my short bow again, but this time against this one over here. Not sure if I'm doing it right. The zombie that's in front of Al.
Click and hold over it.
It doesn't
Huh.
really
There you go.
matter
There you go.
because you missed anyway. But yeah.
With another
Well,
7.
I tried.
Yeah, I
And
know. What's with
then
these
I'm going-
sevens? You're
It's
even
our
getting
course.
you're
We
even
should be
getting
the mighty sevens.
yeah. You're even sevens on damage rolls. Look at that.
Yup.
Alrighty,
Move
Serial.
out of the way, mighty number 9 or
And
mighty number
I'm
7.
going to I'm going to cast Healing Word to heal Al too.
Bonus
Healing
action.
word.
Yep.
So that will be. I'm sorry. Oh, um.
Just curious. What is your spell focus? Is it something you actually have to hold?
Mistletoe.
Alright. That works.
1 plus 3, so it would be 4. Ah, wait, I'm proficient. So it will be.
Plus another one, I think.
Good.
Our prof bonus is 2.
Oh, it's 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is start 2. That is right.
Yeah, it starts at 2.
So 6. You heal 6.
Serial.
And then
Yay.
I'm going to press again against the wall, like looking at everyone. They are not falling down.
Mm-mm-mm.
That ends my turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna see if I can fix it to where I'll do that roll for you. Alright.
Yeah, sorry, I just did it manually, so.
Alright. You can just go ahead and redrag the spell from the compendium onto it, and it'll change it to what it needs to be. But you can do that
Oh,
later
really?
on. Yeah, like even if it does it with spells,
Oh.
it fills everything out for you. It's nice.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Except for like a few class-specific spells like Druidcraft, Elder's Blast, and things like that. But yeah.
Oh, good to know. Thanks.
Alright, Grin.
Alright, I'm gonna stab this zombie in front of me in the shoulder and then kick him in the side. Or try.
You do. With both. That is
Cool.
15 damage. He is not looking very well. Do a roll
Well, of
here.
course not. He's undead.
Alright, he managed to keep his balance. No, there's like barely anything of him left after those attacks.
Come on, Grin, get him down.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Well, in the next one then.
Da da da. Da dun. Da dun. That spell sounds fun. What does it do?
It's never a good sign when your GM says, well, that sounds fun.
That's like run and hide, guys. Run and hide.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
So he's running and hiding.
Alden, you hit him. Alright,
I did hit him.
He is going to step out of the bonfire. By the way, he was dancing it the entire time.
He's got to make another save now.
Is it?
Yeah, because he started his turn in it.
Okay.
Well, no, because he's moving out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He passes that easily. He didn't fail it this time.
He beat a 14.
And he rolled a natural 18.
Damn, what a boy.
And he has really high dex, so it's surprising you hit him the first time with it. Alright, let me pull him back up. I have a second screen, I don't know why I'm using it.
Reasons unbeknownst to man.
Alright, let's find another one. Oh god, some of these are just too dark. It'll be fine. He is going to... You there, rat thing! How dare you attack the great magnificent ultimate jester? Do a con save.
A con save, you say?
Yeah, he is going...
Vicious mockery.
He is going to wave his wand, magic happens on it, and cast a spell at you. Holy crap, you passed. You feel a kind of curse wash over you. Like it didn't really take effect.
The only damage you're going to do to us is with your bad jokes, skeleton thing.
You say that, but people are like trees. They all fall down when you hit them with enough times with an axe.
Better material.
Alright, he shall move up to a dex save.
Attack of opportunity.
Nope, didn't move out of range.
I can try.
Alright, and he is now flanking you, Benjamin.
Bring it on.
It doesn't matter, he hit you with the first one. Actually, let's just see if he crits. No, but he rolled a 19 for a second one. He got close. Alright. He hits you for 6 bludgeoning. He kind of slams into you.
Okay, I will take it, I guess. No, I won't.
You
I'm
won't?
gonna use. No, I'm gonna use my stone endurance ability.
I have
Don't
no
know
idea what
how
that
to-
is.
I'm trying to link it. I don't know how.
The little chat box thing. Alright, roll d12. A d12, the barbarian dice. Well, it doesn't even matter. You don't need to add your constitution to it. You just shrug off the attack. It actually hurts itself a little bit, hitting you. You see its handbrake.
Oh my god.
Zombie wasn't being held that together anyway. Skeleton. What does the skeleton want to do?
Leave.
Shall jump back out into the coffin, because that's where these skeletons like to be. And
It
attack.
wants to make like a tree and get out of here.
It's going to attack Alden. It did not like its master being attacked. It rolled a 15. Does that hit you, Alden?
No, that does.
Alright. So, what is its dice roll? D6 plus 2. It hits you for 4 piercing damage.
Ooh, I am bloodied.
Al, it is your go. skeleton just jumped onto a coffin beside you and attacked your friend. And the other one is flanking your other friend. Friend is a strong word.
Newly found acquaintance.
There you go.
So can I split my lay on hands pool?
What do you mean? Split it?
So I'm missing 1, he's missing 4, and I have 5 points in my pool. Can I use 4 on him and 1 on myself?
On 2 different turns.
Yeah, it'll have to be on 2 different turns.
Okay. For now then, is there an action I can do in 5e where I can kind of shove this thing back a square?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to do that. What do I need to roll?
I'm gonna
An
say
athletics check contested by his athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Well,
It failed, surprisingly. These things are not agile as fuck. They don't have much strength.
so does he go back a square and I take the square he was in?
Well, if that's how you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm imposing myself between him and our rat friend. I say friend. He did say that we were beneath him.
Yeah, so it's ever you want to take that. Alrighty.
He's under my protection, foul beast.
It is bones, but sure. So that was your action. You got anything else to do?
I got no more actions, so that's it for me.
You can do something that's bonus action, can't you? Oh, you probably don't have that yet. Never mind.
We
Yeah,
are
level 1 paladin.
I keep forgetting I started you guys off at level 1.
We
Alright.
don't have cool things.
Yeah, you're not cool people yet to your level 3. Benjamin!
I feel pretty cool.
Well, you
Alright,
told the skeleton to shove off, and he did.
So now that everybody is out of that oil, I'm going to drop my torch into the oil.
Oh God.
Excellent.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
What do?
I mean, you can easily do it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm literally just dropping the torch right at my feet on the edge of the oil.
That's a free action.
Yep. It's actually not even free action. You just straight drop it. You just choose not to
Yep.
hold it anymore.
So how do I, what do you want me to do?
I can't. Let me look up oil real fast, because there's actually a thing in oil that says that. Alright, just straight 5. Okay, it takes 5.
Okay.
And that grease, the little oil thing, is on fire now.
And then with my action, I'm gonna pull my shield off my back.
Alrighty.
And then I don't think I can just regularly attack with a bonus action, can I? Unless I regularly attacked with my action.
Well, you can use your free action to pull out your shield.
Nah, not a shield. It takes an action.
Oh, that's right. Well, your sword is in your main hand, so no.
Okay, then I will end my turn.
Alrighty. This flanking thing's gonna try to hit you again, David.
Good luck.
A 3
I have
and a
9.
7. It missed both.
Who's David?
Benjamin. Super healer of not something. No one's gonna read all that shit. Super healer of no one's gonna read your entire name.
Thanks.
Of not so cool people.
You're an
Super
awful-
cool. Fuck. I fucked it up. I misremembered.
Alrighty. Alden, it's your
Too
go.
long.
Alright.
Because a grease
Is
fire
that-
right in front of you.
Yep.
Good, good.
That skeleton that
Ye-
smashed you with a short sword down here.
That is a skeleton that did smash me with a short sword. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look up the range on this because I might be able to expand said fire. What is the range? 10-foot square centered at the point. Okay, so if I put it here, then that's going to be 10 feet from right there. Or if I put it right here, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, I'm going to cast grease right here. And that way it can get into the puddle right here and catch itself on fire.
So do you want to just draw a square there?
Sure.
Wherever you're casting it?
Yep. So it's 10. So origin square is here. Draw shape. So oh crap. That's not how it works. That's the origin square. It's feet, and there we go.
What'd you cast?
Grease.
It's a 10
We
foot
have
square,
a friend
isn't it?
inside that square.
We do have a friend inside that square.
It's a 10-foot square, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 feet from the origin space.
Ah,
Here it is. Okay.
alrighty.
I can actually give you the thingamadoo. Boop. Doesn't take 1 minute to cast. That's just wrong. There we go.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot square. It's not a 10-foot like radius square. It's just a 10-foot square. So you'd center it like there, and it would be
It's like the other one.
that.
That's dumb. Then let me
It's a
put it
first
just
level
on.
spell.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot bigger. Okay. Then let me just put the grease square right on the jester then.
Alrighty, so right there.
Mm-hmm.
He is dancing on it, and
Isn't there also still a bonfire burning right there?
Yeah, because that's a concentration that lasts for about a minute.
yeah. By the way, I forgot to do that. Do a concentration check. Do a Constitution check. See if
Right.
you still have concentration on that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's still there. So you light that. So you light it up. He takes some fire damage. Nope, he actually passed. Falling prone, but he still takes the damage.
Sweet. How much fire damage we talking?
I'm basing it off just like an oil, like you threw oil and lit it on fire, so 5. Just flat 5.
I'll take it. That grease lasts for 1 minute.
Yep. So is the one in front of you. Alrighty. You gonna do anything else?
I'm going to back off. 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna throw this one out there. It's too late now, but 1, I have heals for you, and 2, there's skeletons coming from down there.
Oh,
So this
Neat.
skeleton is... You hear a loud banging on the door right beside you, Alden. The last room you guys didn't open. There were 6 rooms.
There was a door there? Oh yeah, oh well.
You see it put a short sword through the door, but it's a small hole.
Here's hoping he has as much trouble getting through doors as I do.
He didn't. Alright,
If he does, that would be fantastical.
Cereal.
I think
Okay.
There are 2 giant
go
lit
ahead.
grease fires in this room.
Yeah, so I practically don't see a thing. Oh, maybe I can see the one that's down there, right? Next to us.
Yeah, you can still
This one.
see them all. It's not a very high fire.
Ah, okay. I thought it was a really high fire. But thinking about it, I'm gonna use my short bow against this one.
Alrighty.
So short bow.
You hit
Yes, finally! 17. And damage 7.
it. Yep, you managed to hit it. And you knock
Through the eye, like.
most of its ribs off.
Okay.
So 7. That's that much left. Alrighty. What else you up to?
He's still standing?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I was thinking. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alrighty. Grin.
All right, I'm going to punch the zombie that I was previously stabbing.
Alrighty. So you punch it, you down it.
Cool, and then I'm gonna stab the other one.
Alrighty. Let me do a little roll real fast. Oh, it... Okay, it crit that. So you hit it, it fell down, but it got back up.
Oh, the one I killed.
Yep.
Right, they can do that. Oh well.
And you definitely hit the other one. So it's 6 piercing. Do. Has nothing against piercing. Alright. The bottom one doesn't look too well either. Alrighty, what else you up to?
That is my turn.
Alrighty. Oh, Grin, make a constitution save, by the way.
Okay.
Alright. So this room is filling up with smoke from the grease fires, the two of them. You start to choke a little bit, but nothing doesn't really affect you that much. And you are standing on a coffin up in the smoke.
I'm like as tall as Benjamin.
Yeah, just about. Alrighty. Do.
Creepy guy.
That one was
That's
good,
actually-
Brittany. That one was
Yeah,
good.
that was actually good.
Alright, he is going to jump out of this fire after he makes the dex save for starting his turn in a... Oh god, he fell in the fire. So another 5 damage to him.
Is this Morrowind? Are we gonna burn to death a plot critical NPC?
Yes. Do it.
He's going to jump out of the fire. He's actually going to kind of roll out. He's going to tumble out of the
Out
fire.
of roll out.
Yeah, as he's falling, he tumbles out of the fire. He still takes the fire damage, but... And he stands back up like it was all planned from the beginning. Like springs back
Be
up.
right back.
And... I mean, he could cast Delayed Fireball or Finger of Death, but I think that might be too much for you guys.
I feel like that's a little OP.
As strong as a lot of my characters are, they actually do have a challenge rating. I'm actually very put off by god characters. So just know if something's really strong, it actually does have an AC and you can fight it. Alright.
I'm back.
Alrighty. After he tells that joke, he is going to... He has some weird spells. Alright, he is going to cast the spell and nothing happens. You guys don't know what happened with it. All right, that thing is going to attack Benjamin. It misses. Fucking shield wearers. This one shall attack Allie. And does a 14 hit you, Alia?
No.
Alright, it misses as well.
So basically, what I'd like to do, since this thing has an arrow sticking out of its chest, I want to essentially just body slam it into the wall.
Alrighty, go ahead. Another athletics.
22.
Okay, roll a... You know, it doesn't even matter, because it's going to be bludgeoning damage, and it's weak against bludgeoning damage, so you just straight... You basically chest bump it to pieces against the wall.
Well, what I'm figuring is I'm about, like, stomach height, so spine height on it, so I just kind of grab it there and slam it into the wall.
Alright, you easily do so. It didn't have a bunch of health, and I'm going to count that as bludgeoning, so... And it's weak against bludgeoning. So you easily kill this thing doing that. Like you don't only have to... If you rolled a 1, you would still kill it.
I just give a look back at Sorry and give a thumbs up.
Yeah, I did that shit.
No, it's teamwork.
Teamwork. So the way I'm imagining it is like you grabbed the arrow as a handle and pushed it against the wall.
Yeah, teamwork. I give him a thumbs up too.
Alrighty, Benjamin, it's your go. Are you muted again, David?
Yep. Damn it. It's because my mic is giving me some awful feedback. I'm gonna have to get a new one.
Just get a replacement mic thing.
I might be able to do that.
I'll give you my piece after this and see if it's still doing it.
All right.
Yeah, I bet you'll give him your piece.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. This room's right down the hall. I can do it right now.
So this zombie behind me still standing in fire, right?
Yes.
So is he still taking damage from that?
He's supposed to be. Yeah, he took damage from that last turn, but he's still standing.
Okay. So how do these two look? How are they looking?
Like they're hanging on by a thread.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
Alrighty.
With my longsword. Find it. 15.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit? Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
So 8.
Damage.
So 11 plus... Where'd I do it? Zombie undead fortitude. 5 plus damage taken. It fails. It dies.
Okay.
Like you cleave it in 2.
And I suppose that will be my turn.
Alrighty. That thing is dead. Alden. There, you hear something in the door behind you, trying to break through, and you hear things dying in the other room. Not Alden. Yeah, Alden.
It's good if things die, especially when things try to hurt us. Skitter, skitter, skitter. How far away is he? 30? Alright. Is he in the fire, or did he...
He tumbled out.
Cool.
Like he did the Juster tumble roll and sprung back up onto his feet. Like he totally slipped in the grease, but he played it off.
And he's undead, right?
Yes. He's a skeleton.
Okay.
And your Bryan's closed, man. Stop.
Guy deserved it. Thinking. Range, minimum the following ways. I'm gonna do this underneath him. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this on him. He's within range. Boop.
Infestation. Constitution saving throw. It crit. Man,
He crit hit.
he crit the saving throw.
Damn.
Like these
All
things
right.
these things are acing the saving throws, but they're not critting on their damage, which is what's kind of saving you guys. So I think if one of these things crit you, it might put you down.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, we've
let's-
proven that it hasn't, because I did get crit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it for my turn.
Alrighty. I shall pull out and attack the door once again. It's not hit, it's attack. Alright, it managed to chop a hole in this door. So that's 5, 15. And another skeleton springs out of the door.
Oh no.
And it's going to pull out its longbow and take a shot at Serial.
Uh-oh.
Isn't readying the longbow in action?
It had its longbow. Where's it at? It's a short bow. Either way. I should probably roll for hit first. Oh! It crit.
Uh-oh.
That's a ridiculous number of crits.
You're kind of lucky, you know.
Altogether, both hits deal you 8 piercing.
Ouch.
It rolled
Well, I'm still
low.
standing.
It rolled low on its damage.
Okay.
Alrighty, and it used all of its movement speed. Does not have its sword on it. It dropped it back there. And it's your go, Serial.
I'm so scared now. Okay, so right now I'm going to move next to
That skeleton looks eager as
next
hell,
to Gren.
like it's late to the party.
Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm going to move next to Gren here, and
Alright.
I'm going to cast good berries, and I'm going to have them in my pocket, like ready. If and I tell Gren, like, if I die, give me one of those.
Listen, Grant, if I go down, take one of these berries out of my pocket and put it under my tongue.
Okay.
Just shove it down the mouth. It'll be good.
You know, it's interesting use of it, but yeah. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to assume you're done. Because you cast your spell, so...
Yeah, I don't have any spell left.
Oh, yeah, y'all don't start with a whole lot, do
I
you?
don't have more. What?
Y'all don't start with a whole lot, do you? Just 2 first levels?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Grin. After
Alright,
hearing this
I'm gonna
odd request, what do you do?
Well, first I'm gonna stab this zombie guy.
You do so, and it has to do... It falls, and... 6 plus your 6... No, it's 5 plus your 6, 11. It fails. You shove your sword through its brain. And it falls. It is the
And
dead.
it burns.
Yeah, and it starts
Awesome.
burning up. The room
then I'm
smells
gonna-
like a corpse. Burning corpses.
Then I'm gonna jump off the coffin and roll over here. And I'm gonna walk up to this guy and punch him.
Alrighty.
No, I'm not. It's a 7.
Yeah, you miss.
Another 7 for the night.
They are wearing armor scraps, so... But man... That bludgeoning... Monks and skeletons do not mix.
Yeah, I've been fighting the wrong guys this whole time. But
Yeah,
it's
you
just kinda
have.
how it turned out.
Like, let me tell you a story about how a giant skeleton monster who had a vulnerability to bludgeoning, and the monk just walked up and just fucking destroyed it.
Flurry of blows.
Yes. All right. Oh, I had something picked out for this. This is boring. You're all are boring me. None of you should ever invest in funerals. It's a dying business. And he is going to
I might have an open casket funeral. Remains to be seen.
If you want to be cremated, jump in the fire. There's plenty. And his vision is going to slowly disappear in front of you.
Oh no.
I'd like to
And-
attempt to running football tackle him before he can vanish.
Well, by the time you notice he's disappearing, it's already too late. But I mean, you can. It's still a turn order to go by. Let me see. Look up this spell real fast. Yeah, a mist comes around him, and he just disappears. Is there any limitations on that? Nope, he's just straight gone.
Oh.
Rip.
So he is gone.
We still see him there.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Now he's gone.
That one is dead. That one is dead. Alia, it's your go. Do a constitution
So I
check
can.
while I remember it.
$18.
Alright. You start to choke on all the smoke in the room, but it doesn't really bother you that much. You go ahead.
So I can kind of see the skeleton that's around the corner there. Since the one that I wanted to tackle is gone, I'm going to attempt to do it on the other one.
Alrighty. Yeah.
And I can move through Gren's space to do it. Oh, Gren and Alden.
You can move through
Halfling
allies
nimbleness.
spaces.
Yay.
Well, it is a general rule that you move through ally spaces when you're moving in combat, so...
I got an 8. Or 18. Or 8. Yeah, 8, sorry.
Oh god, it rolled a natural 1. You can manhandle this thing.
I'm essentially just going to, like, push it one space away and just slam it to the ground.
Alright. You easily do so. Takes a bit of damage. Just from the fall. It's gonna be bludgeoning, so I guess I'll take a little bit more off. Alright. It is now prone.
Huzzah.
Alright, you going to do anything else? I'll
Nope,
make you
I can only do that.
Yep. Benjamin.
Okay.
I'm fairly
So-
certain I misspelled your name, but it's whatever.
I don't know. Anyways, so since there's no other threats in this room, I'm assuming I can hear the fight in the hallway.
Let's see. Well, if you can see it, yeah. I mean, you can easily see him, can't you?
Yeah, 30. It's just 30 feet away. I'm sure I can hear it. I'm going to move to intercept. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 30 feet. I'm used to only having 25. Yeah, I didn't want to like cut through that right there.
Yeah.
Might get on fire. I don't know.
Fall in it.
Anyways, Yep. Alright, so I'm going to attack this guy. He's prone, right?
Yes. So you
So I
have
have
advantage.
And you have ganging up, I believe.
Is that a thing?
If you're on the other side of him, you get flanking. But,
That's what I'm thinking of.
but I mean,
I
you're already
He's
getting
prone,
advantage,
so you
so
already have advantage.
So, yeah.
I'm confused by what just happened. I crit. I did my damage. What's the 1 + 1? Why is
That's
it
if you're using it two-handed, it does a D10
rolling?
instead of a
Yeah,
D8.
that's right. It's versatile. That's right.
So, yeah, you kill that motherfucker pretty good.
I guess I don't get to hit skeletons.
Nope. So,
I mean, you killed the 2 zombies.
yep, there you go.
I killed one of the zombies.
Burning room is still burning. And combat's over.
Come, my friends. Let's get out of here before we're burnt alive.
Agreed.
Suffocation's not a good way to go.
I move up to Eldon and I show him one of my berries and I say, "This might help you. You look a little bit rough."
We cut out at
She's showing you her berries, man.
Hey, you want some magic berries?
You kids want some magic berries.
dank berries. Yes.
Yeah, there you go, dank berries.
I will accept the good berry and get my healing.
Okay, if
So
you
kind of a
want to, you can take 4.
I'll be right back. God damn it.
What kind of a sword did the skeleton drop?
A very broken short sword. It's not broken, but it's really worn and damaged.
Okay. Well, I don't want that. I do want his short bow and arrows, though.
Same thing. It's a very shoddy wooden old bow, but he has
Is it a longbow?
3 arrows.
Short bow.
It's a short bow. There are 2 skeletons, by the way. Yeah, so it's a short bow. Just has -2 effects on it to damage and attack.
What a
This-
great weapon.
So,
I mean, if you
while
have
we're waiting on
mending,
that
you can
guy to
repair it.
get down- Yeah. So while we're waiting on that guy to get back, how are we gonna do experience points? You gotta give them to us just whenever.
Well, I'm gonna do it whenever you take rests. So whenever you rest, to take a long rest, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
I should say this, like how I am giving like a bunch of experience just for exploration, roleplay, adventuring, yada yada yada. And on top of that, I'm giving you an extra 40% experience. Like I'm timesing that by 0.4.
Something else. Oh yeah, weight. How are we keeping track of the weight or?
It will for you if you just pull it in through the compendium. It'll tell you when you're overweight.
Oh, it will.
Yep. So just put in something that's like weighs 50 pounds and it'll tell you. However, you are a Goliath, so
Right. I'm good on weight.
let's see. I think there's actually a thing in here for that. Yeah, it won't matter.
To get to that. Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot of special stuff like expertise and things like that you can do on here. Also, like for those of you who have ammo, like here, I'll show you, David.
That's it.
Like, oh, you already have it up there. Okay. Or you just want to keep track of your rations. You can go to your item inventory, click has a resource, and it'll put the quantity up there so you can keep track of it. Same with ammo. It's like an easy way to do it.
Alden, did you say your name was? I said looking at the rat.
I think
Oh, right,
he's
he's
gone,
AFK.
right?
Son of a bitch.
Don't worry.
Well, damn it, he's the wizard. I need to ask him about his spells.
Well, I know some spells if it's something helpful for you.
Well, I mainly want to get at how long grease lasts, because if those fires are going to burn out, I'd like to loot those rooms.
Nice. Good idea. I don't have any idea how much it lasts.
As you're all talking and coming out of the room and handing good berries to each other, you can see the fire start to dwindle away.
speaking of looting, what's up here?
Same as in the room with you are, empty coffins.
Empty coffins, fuck yes!
Actually, inside of them, you can see old, worn-out gear worth no value because it's been properly destroyed and chopped up. Old adventuring gear that is rotted and of no use.
So, I guess I can see this door on the other end of the hall.
If you can see it, you can see it.
Okay, I'm going to
Well,
run.
can he? He doesn't have dirt.
Well,
There's
there's
no
a-
bonfire still in this room.
Oh, that's
So
right.
can he see it?
Yeah, and you dropped your torch.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pick it back up, can't you?
It's in the grease fire.
Yeah, that thing is probably burnt up now.
Yeah.
So 3.
I mean, I still have my
0.
candle.
I mean, I could see it at one point, so I'm sure that I know that it's there.
Yeah, you do remember there was a door the other way.
So I'm gonna run as fast as I can and just haul into it.
Why? Why?
Alright, do a strength check, I guess.
I want to get out of here.
You hurt your shoulder. You bounce off that door.
Oh, God!
Yeah,
Somebody come open the door.
you actually hurt yourself so bad.
Oh god.
Roll a d100.
All right.
That's how much damage you take.
Yeah!
God. 35.
You're dead.
He hits the wall and splatters.
Yep. Oh no,
God.
let me see here.
Am I able to see that?
Yeah, you sprain your shoulder, and you're gonna have disadvantage on strength checks for the next few minutes.
Okay.
Strength and all ability strength.
He's just holding his shoulder, just like, mistake, mistake.
You should try eating a magic berry and seeing
Actually,
if it makes it
until
better.
you complete a short rest.
Oh,
All right.
well.
Yeah, it will be a good idea. I've used 2 of my good berries and I gave 4 to
Yes.
Eldon, so I still got 3 left. Just
Can I get one of
Oh, you-
those?
Well, you
Yeah, sure.
have 10, don't you?
Yeah.
yeah, but it lasts 40 hours. I mean, 24 hours until it wears off.
That is for attacks there, David. But yeah,
I know,
I need to
I
go
know.
find that shard again.
I just gave it to you.
Well, that's just
Is
for
this
attacks.
door actually locked?
I don't know. Who are you? Are you actually at the door checking it out?
Yes.
It is not locked, but like when you try to open it, you can feel a lot of something pushing the doors, keeping the door shut.
Aha. No wonder he bounced off.
Something is up against the door.
Uh-oh.
So have I found anything in here?
Oh, where are you at? Oh,
I'm still in the room where there were fires.
Same thing as the other one. The altar. How to describe it? I'll just get rid of these grease fires. The altar looks like some sort of necromantic ritual could take place there. There you see little blood stains, a bowl, and a dagger with some old dried blood on it. But the dagger is just a regular dagger if you want to pick it up. And nothing much else. On the zombies, you find nothing. On the skeletons, you do find their weapons, which is short sword and a short bow, which have a -2 modifier on it.
So essentially what I'm trying to do is put the corpses as best I can back into their sarcophagi and essentially reconsecrate this entire room essentially with incense and with my symbol of tear.
Alrighty, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, and I'll only have that, take a couple of minutes so I'm not, distracting from things, but I will take the dagger and one of the broken short swords
Alrighty.
and then rejoin the party.
The rest of the party's trying to
As
get through this
he's
door.
coming to us, can I, like, awkwardly get like a bit near to Benjamin and say, "Would you like me to try to fix your shoulder?"
Say, sure.
Okay, can I do like a sort of medicine check or so to see if I can, like, make him feel a bit better?
Like massage his sprained shoulder.
Yeah, you can try it.
So medicine check, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Well, it would have to have been high check, but you crit on it. So, yeah, his shoulder still hurts like hell, but he's not gonna have disadvantages on his rolls.
I picked it up like.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
You got it in working order. It still hurts like hell, but
Can we see the hinges to this door? Are they on our side or the opposite side?
they're on the opposite side. Because it opens
I'm
the other
gonna
way.
sit down, like, start to try to regain my health. I mean, I'm really raw.
You can eat your good berries.
Well, yeah, but I'm just gonna wait and see if I can, like, heal myself instead
Oh,
of using it.
do you look injured? Sorry.
So you mean a short rest?
Yeah.
That
Can I
you-
start
I
a
was just
short
gonna
rest?
lay on hands.
Yeah, you'll have to wait an hour for to be able to do that, but yeah, use lay on hands if you want.
But
I mean,
Yeah, how much
don't use it
HP are you missing?
like 6 hit points, but I think maybe we could rest and then we could continue on. I mean, if we start like spending all our spells, we're going to be in trouble if something else comes out.
That's
I'm
true.
still like looking really frightened, like, you know.
The majority of
Benjamin
you,
is
the
wanting
majority.
to get out of here.
Okay, yeah, the majority of you can't get your spell slots back unless it's a long rest. But I mean, the short rest will allow you to use your hit dice to get your health back, which you all have one. So it's your all's choice if you want to wait in this room for an hour.
Let's push this door open and see what's on the other side.
Al seems very unhappy about it, but the well-being of the party does seem like a pressing issue, so waiting an hour seems like a good idea. We'll get our heads together and then we'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, well, maybe we could ask Alden if he could burn that door after we rest a bit.
We could
We all
just
just stare
push
at
it
our
open.
catatonic rat man.
He's like concentrating on something. You should not disturb him.
The rat's in a trance. He smelled something. His animal instincts are taking over. Like, what the fuck is that?
He smells evil.
Or someone's crotch. Something smells like shit down here.
How
My
loose
home.
is the stone of? How loose is the stone of the altar?
Just by passing glance, not very loose. Looks like it's solid. You can do perception or a investigation if you want.
Yeah, I'll do an investigation.
All right, go ahead.
4.
It looks solid.
So it does not look particularly movable.
Nope. Not that you can tell.
I'm gonna look at Ben and say, you think you could lift the lid to one of those sarcophagi?
I would rather not.
Because your broke ass arm.
That,
Well, his arm
you
feels
know.
better. He doesn't have disadvantage anymore.
No, it still hurts like hell.
But
But you still.
honor, they're dead.
Oh yeah.
We'll put it back. We just need it for a minute.
Let's just try to push this door open.
Well, yeah, but you could use the lid as a battering ram.
Or we could just try to push the door open.
Didn't you just try that?
No, he tried running into the door.
He did run into the door. He was successful.
Running into, pushing seems the same in my mind.
Yeah, but we could have multiple people pushing on the door.
Maybe
Okay.
if we use like a crowbar or something like to do some sort of palanquin, or so it might work.
Does anybody have a Dungeoneer's pack?
To have that crowbar.
Yep.
No.
No.
I have a priest pack.
I don't have one either, but
I have
maybe
100
we
feet
could
of
use my
road.
quarterstaff.
You will risk damaging your quarterstaff, but I mean you can try. But I mean the door's open the other way, so I don't know how well you're gonna wedge it.
Oh, or maybe we could use one of the swords from those skeletons over there.
Yeah, they're pretty brittle.
All right, so
If you are
Benjamin on one door, the rest of us on another, and we'll try and push it open.
Okay.
Yep, so do
I'm
straight
still like
checks
sitting
for
on
all
the
who are
floor, like
involved.
still in my short rest.
Congratulations, Benjamin. You still need help.
Oh, God.
Are we using strength or athletics?
Strength.
How do you do just the strength? Oh. Fucking shit.
Yeah,
There we
like
go.
that.
Okay.
But yeah, you manage to push the door open.
Woo.
As you push it open, you can feel it give way, and it feels like you're pushing sand. And there are a bunch of bags of sand on the other side of the door.
No, that was making it really hard to move.
I think once we get the door open, I'm gonna put my shield up and light another torch.
Alrighty. So that was 20 by 20.
Question: did we wait for the short rest to end, or are we moving in without short rest?
I voted for the short rest.
So
I guess we can sit here for an hour.
yeah. So you all do get a short rest. You can use one of your hit die to heal yourself.
Okay.
Well, that's not much, but it helps.
And let's see, an hour would have passed. What would have happened?
Terrible things.
That would definitely have moved on. These guys wouldn't be here, and everything would have progressed down this way. All right, everything's changed.
Okay. Forward.
Let's go.
Oh, look, a giant bonfire.
Yeah, there's a giant bonfire in here, and just the literal crap ton of scorch marks everywhere.
Whoa. Seems like there
Don't
was a
split up.
fight
Don't
here.
split up.
I want to do like a perception check around it to see if there's anything else in the floor or so. Like, I don't know, piece of armor or something hidden.
If you always want to take a look, see if it's like that, you can do a perception. If you're actually wanting to try to find something, I guess you can do an investigation. Depends on how you want to do it.
I would like to do only a perception right now.
Alrighty.
It's like crap, but okay.
You noticed that there was a big fight happened here.
Wow. I would never figure that out.
Yep. You have sneaking suspicion someone was throwing fire around.
I'd like to do an investigation since we know that this is, a battle site.
Alrighty.
Well,
From that, yeah, I don't know why that door does that. It's weird.
I forgot that you can see everything.
From that investigation, you can tell whatever fight happened here moved on to the other room down below you. And what was in this room was incinerated.
Well, whatever was here, it seems to have gone off down this corridor. I don't advise we follow it.
And up above you, it looks like there was stairs going up and out, but it has crumbled, and you can now not go that way.
Damn it, we're trapped.
What's over this way?
Just an empty room. Another bag of sand. Looks like someone was using this to temporarily store stuff, but it's a crumbling room.
Haha, another door! Stand back, my companions. I will handle this.
Uh-oh.
Benjamin, please don't. And then he's already gone.
So, I mean, you easily open up that door because it was not locked. The door just kind of flies open.
Are all of these doors Goliath-sized? How is he fitting through them?
Well,
Goliath's actually a medium creature.
yeah.
Fair point. But he's still 8 feet tall. Aren't most
Yeah.
doors made like with a 6-foot-tall person in mind?
Most
He bends over.
doors are usually about 8 foot tall, 7 or 8.
What do we see?
Is that a pile of leaves?
Yeah, you actually see a small tree growing in this room.
Oh,
Ah,
a small tree. Okay. Can I investigate or perception to see if there's anything interesting about the tree or anything in its branches that would be interesting?
Yeah, do which check you want to do.
Let's see which one's higher.
And, like, if you're investigating, like, you're going to investigate it. Say if you do Arcana, you're going to do, like, I am actually doing the rolls by what you're rolling, so...
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a perception.
Can I do like a nature check to see what sort of leaves are this?
Sure.
is there light in this room?
Nope.
Well, my torch.
Well, they seem like leaves.
It looks... You can't really tell what kind of tree it is. It is unnatural because it is growing without sunlight, but it looks like it is healthy.
Hmm.
And from your
That's kinda
perception,
weird.
you notice that it has bark.
Yes, there's bark on this tree. Quick, everybody, back the other way. Nothing interesting here.
Is it growing straight out of a stone floor?
Yeah, the stone floor is kind of pushed aside. You can see some grass starting to grow, or weeds, I should say.
Okay.
But yeah, it is pushing through the stone floor.
Have I ever heard of a tree that can grow without light?
Do it either nature or history.
Nope.
Nope.
I would like to. Is there any like leaf on the floor that I could take and like put it in my sack? Like I will examine it later.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not a very tall tree, so you can easily just jump up and grab some leaves you want. Surprisingly,
Okay.
there are no dead leaves on the floor.
I'm using Divine Sense.
Okay. So I'm gonna get one of.
Yeah, if you're gonna use Divine Sense, use it.
I am. Would you like me to repost the dialogue for it?
Yep. So how many of those do you get per long rest?
I get 1 plus my charisma modifier, which is 3, so I've got 2 more after using this one.
Alrighty. Charismatic Paladin.
So what we do?
Now the type. Celestial, Fiend, or Undead. Now the type. Alright, you're not getting any kind of vibe from the tree from that. It's not evil nor good. But
Is there anything down below us?
but
Like
you-
in terms of evil?
Well, it would be behind total cover if it was below you. No. Down below you, like through that door, it's a solid door, but you can't get anything from it. And that tree, it's giving off a necrotic vibe, but it's alive. It's not undead.
I'm gonna try and talk to the tree.
All right.
I start like looking around and I don't see Al. Al, where are you?
Yeah. Forgot you have your candle.
I'm looking at the tree. Just wanna. I'm getting a weird sense from it.
Okay. Would you like some help?
This is gonna feel super racist.
It's a wood elf.
Yeah, sure. Elves know things about forests, right?
It's a
Well,
wood
I was
elf.
talking about this, and I touch his arm and her arm into the sorry, and I cast guidance.
Alrighty.
So now you have a before to your check.
I'm gonna attempt to persuade this tree to tell us more about itself.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
28.
Alright, so
That was just shy of a crit.
Oh my god.
you talk to this tree, try to persuade it. It looks willing to talk to you. I don't know how you would be able to interpret that, because it does not move. And
Do I just kind of like hear whispered voices around me?
no, you hear nothing.
But you can feel that you've persuaded the tree.
Yeah, you can feel that you persuaded the tree, and if it would talk to you, it would. If it could, it would.
Maybe
Well, it's
you
alive,
touch
so
it.
it's got to have some way of communicating.
Yeah, it does. Can any of you cast Speak with Plants?
Druid, I'm looking at you. Can you cast Speak with Plants?
No, I'm so sorry. That's like a high level for me. But maybe if you touch it, you may feel something.
Like, is this the dirt just fucking with this guy now? That's what it feels
I'm
like.
gonna lay my hand against the trunk of the tree, attempting to commune with its spirit.
I just look at him like, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah, you can feel that it is willing, but not able.
I go and touch the tree too, like.
Same
Oh,
thing.
magic tree, teach us the ways of your dungeon.
You know, it's really weird that it has grown without light here. It must
And for no
have
dead
some
leaves to
sort
be
of
on the
magic.
floor, someone's got to be taking care of it.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm waiting for the other ones to come on.
Pretty much. Sitting on the steps.
Do you call us or just?
No.
Okay. Then...
Not gonna disturb us while we're communing with a magic tree.
Okay.
You don't know that it's magic.
I-
Get out of here!
That
Yeah,
being
I just
said,
look at Alan and say that maybe it's a shy tree. We should try it another day.
shut you.
Oh my god, does that
I
mean
will
we have
defer-
to come back?
I will defer to your wisdom on the matter. I'm gonna make a note of this living tree in this dungeon.
Okay.
I just imagine the druids just fucking with this guy. Yes, touch the base of the tree to talk to it. You should try persuading it.
Says it doesn't like you. Let's come back another day.
The tree says it doesn't like you, and she just pauses for a moment. I don't like you either.
Damn it! Now I'm
Okay,
playing
I'm
a bard.
moving
Now I'm
back to
playing a
the-
druid just to do that. Roll deceptions. Tell my party the grass hates them. The flower thinks you're fat.
So
There, I've made a note. Living tree in the dungeon of undeath. Coming back for you, tree, I say, pointing at it. Alright, on we go.
Okay, so since we've seen signs of battle now, I come to this door and I try to listen to the other side.
You hear do a perception. Alright, you hear commotion on the other side. Sounds like people talking and chattering with each other.
Can I understand it?
With that roll, yes. They are just talking about how they hate being trapped in here.
Goddamn living tree, am I right?
Okay, I will
Yep.
communicate that to the rest of the party.
Wish it would talk back to us one of these days.
Be like, it sounds like there's a group of people trapped in here. Do you think we should help them?
Well, yes. Is there any reason not to help trapped people?
Maybe they know how to get out.
What if they attack us?
Well, then we kill them.
Well,
No,
help.
good idea. Too late.
Hand on face, other hand is just gonna knock on the door. Excuse me.
Okay,
you
well,
okay?
you knock on one door, Benjamin kicks down the other. The
Oh,
door
God damn
again was not shut or locked, so you kick it open.
Peekaboo! Oh God, there's nothing in here.
Yeah, there's a large column in your way. But yeah. Damn it, Nix. Oh well, he'll stay in the AFK channel until he realizes.
Yep.
But you are going to hear a bunch of people readying their weapons and rushing to all sides of the room, and you're gonna hear one of them yelling out, "Ah! Who are you?"
We don't mean any harm. We're just kind
Oh,
of visiting.
Fuck! It speaks. It's the jester. Everybody.
The jester, no, he's gone. He's gone.
Actually, we're prisoners.
Prisoners? Wait. How the fuck do you guys get in here?
That's a good question.
Well, we have this giant, you see, and he just he doesn't know how. He was never raised how to interact with doors, so he sees them as bad walls and feels this instinctual urge to destroy them.
I think he meant how did we get in the dungeon, actually.
Ah, that.
Well, you see, there was this small crying girl, and then I was here.
We all just woke up here.
That really doesn't. Fine.
Can you help us get out?
Oh, well, you know what? How the fuck did you get here, then? Think you're better than us?
Yes! We came in through the passage back there until Cinder blew it the fuck up.
Ah, fuck. Cinder's here.
I'd like to try and use intimidate and just say, we have a giant. You really want to tangle with us?
Alright, try it.
I really don't think you should provoke Cinder's ashes.
20.
Alright, let me do a check. Oh, he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah!
Alright. He's the one guy. Let's roll for the other one. Alright. So the one guy you're talking to, say, oh fuck, they got a giant in here somehow! Everybody get back! And the other two just kind of look at him. They didn't get a fucking giant in here.
Not a giant. I'm a Goliath.
Yeah.
Well, he looks pretty giant.
Alright. Who are you? Who are you guys?
Well, I'm Al. The giant is Benjamin. And there's Gren and Sario. And further back there somewhere is our rat friend, Alden, I think. And you are? I'm going to step around the corner so we can all see each other.
Yeah, he just mentioned, like, we're talking to a stone column, come around. We're just a mercenary band here helping Cinder. But he's up ahead fighting hydras, and we're not about that.
I'm guessing this Cinder uses fire magic?
Do
What?
you not know who Cinder is?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Cinder.
I say, looking at you incredulously.
Most of
He's-
you probably have heard of him. None of you know him personally, except maybe Benjamin, if you were gonna do the guild thing already. That's
No,
on
I don't-
you.
I don't think I am.
Okay.
He's one of the masters of the Explorer Guild.
Ah, you've heard of it.
Well, I am here to join the Explorers Guild, after all.
Really? Me too.
No, what a
What a
fucking
coincidence.
yeah.
But if you say you're mercenaries, I take it you're not Cinder's ashes, then?
Nah, he's got another guildie around here somewhere. But he shares the loot with anybody who can complete the quest with him. However, a lot of our people have already died, so we're just looking to get out of here now.
Do you remember the way you came in?
Was it from up the stairs that gave in?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was it.
Do any of you have a map of this place?
We have the map of the floor above us.
Well, give it here. We'll see if we can extrapolate anything from it.
Give
Alright.
us your map.
Yeah, they'll just show it to you. They're not gonna give it to you.
I'd like to roll an investigation and see if I can, like, from the placements of these different rooms and the way kind of floors are laid out, see if I can figure anything from that about the floor we're on.
Alrighty.
Kind of deduce.
Yeah, try to do an investigation.
18.
Man, you all do rolls on things I've not planned. It's like this entire session so far. You can tell that these ruins were once... They're once part of some... Let's see, what is it? Actually, where are these ruins? Let me take a look at the map. Alright, so you'd be right here. You'd be in that territory. Alright. So, you can deduce from the map of these ruins, the layout of the ruins, of the rooms, that this was probably some kind of old magic facility, research. But, like, these ruins have been long since used. And that's about,
So the
yeah, that's about all you can really tell.
so the stairs that we came up, that's like completely collapsed, like we can't even see the way back up.
Nope.
So where are we, anyways? I say to the mercenaries.
We're just off the mountain range from Air Summit. It's about a day, 2 days south.
And do you know what this place is, if you came here intentionally?
Where Cinder said he was coming here to hunt hydras. However, we came across a whole bunch of undead.
We've run into them ourselves.
Though Cinder never really... Yeah, one that works here on speed up. Cinder never really tells us the full story of the mission, just we're here to help him, and that's it.
Well, Cinder doesn't seem like a very good leader.
We always heard stories about how no one usually survives his quests. I don't think he really cares that much about us. He went on ahead without us. Told us to sit in this room and die.
How do you hear stories about it if there are no survivors?
Well, there's some survivors, and I mean, people know they leave and don't come back.
Cinder's not a very good man. Neither are we, but we don't have a high mortality rate on our missions. Cinder went off ahead to complete his mission, and I guess when he's done, we'll follow him out of here. You're welcome to wait in here with us.
Where is Cinder? We shall see to him ourselves.
He's going to point down to this side of the room. You want to head that way.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you for your time.
he is going to say he actually blasted to the other room, but that room connects to it.
Before we go, any of you happen to see a dwarf, human, and a half-orc with a dog come through?
We didn't see any of that. In fact, you're the first living things aside from the hydras we've noticed.
What can you tell us about the gesture?
Only that Cinder got really pissed off when he saw him. That and the jester ran off when they saw each other as well.
Okay.
Do you have reason to believe they knew each other?
It seems that way.
Or maybe Cinder just doesn't like jokes.
Also possible.
Could I try to intimidate them into coming with us? Be like, you're fools if you think Cinder's gonna come back for you once he finds a way out.
Yeah, you can try it. Oh, shit.
Well, that 20.
Oh, that one crit. And that one didn't. Alright. The mercenary company, actually, the leaders crit on their roll. Say, no, we don't think so. But the orcs will follow with you.
Say okay. Have
Yeah.
fun sitting in here for eternity.
Yeah, the orcs will say, we ain't no pansies, we'll come along.
Okay.
Yep.
So, is everybody with us? Are we going through this door?
You haven't heard anything from Serial in a while. She's still with us?
Yeah, she's following.
Alrighty. So, again,
We
the
could go
doors...
this way, or we could explore everywhere else first.
I mean, can.
There might be hidden
Benjamin
side
votes
quests.
trying to get out of here as soon as possible.
As soon as fast.
As soon as fast. What does the rest of the group think?
Well, that does sound like a good plan.
And I'm just generally against us splitting up.
Forward it is.
Alrighty.
Come, follow the Goliath.
So, these doors are not locked, so you can easily pass through them.
Dead people.
Yeah, this is
I'll
where they were
holler
keeping
since
their
I see
dead.
them.
The orc will say, yeah, we've been keeping our dead here. That and the other room.
How many people did you come down with?
A full mercenary company. That's all of them that are left. We are still here.
So like 10, 15 people?
I think it was about 15 or 20, somewhere around in there.
So, I'd like to search this room. Everything except for the dead bodies.
Do either of the dead people have a longsword?
Just like before. Let's see. Actually, these actually have stats. Let me take a look. Do. Oh, it's an actual minute. Let's see. Let's do a roll. An 8. They have no weapons. It looks like they've been looted.
Okay.
I do have a few crossbow bolts on them, but that's as far as that goes.
What about
I'm gonna-
anything else in the room?
Everything in the room looks so old and dusted that, just like the doors, it's all shoddy, and everything that was worth of value in them has deteriorated.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
I
this
see
is.
light at the far end of this tunnel.
And the orcs still following you. They're actually gonna stop here and open up this door.
Just briefly over the bodies, I'm gonna grab my medallion of tear and say quick prayers for them.
Alright. So, from down this hall, you can hear large explosions happening. Down the other end. I do not have his token dropped. That's right, I changed it up.
Well, that sounds like our cinder. We may as well keep going.
Dead hydras.
Yeah, those are charred as fuck hydras.
Hold. I see a bitch.
Yeah, you see that large ass motherfucker and Cinder fending it off by throwing fireballs and other sorts of fiery goodness at it. He does not notice you all coming up behind him, by the way. He seems preoccupied with his fight.
Okay. I think
I'm gonna turn to the.
I'm gonna put my torch and sword up and pull out my light crossbow.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna kind of turn to the party with my empty hand, put it towards the center, and say, "All right, let's go help out Cinder. All for one and one for all."
Yep. Benjamin would say, I wouldn't get near that thing if I was you.
I kind of look at everyone expectantly with my hand still out.
So,
I'll
like,
put my hand in.
they are preoccupied with each
team.
other. So, if you want to do something before combat starts, you can.
I'd like to look over the Hydra, see if I can see any weaknesses on it.
Other than a few gaping holes that Cinder has put into it, not that you can tell. At least not just by a passing glance. Ugh. God. Alright, sorry.
Alright, shall we release our ranged attacks on the count of 3?
I'm gonna ready my throwing dagger.
I get my super broken short bow.
Yeah. So, you can do those attacks. They will have an advantage because it is not focused on you guys at all. So basically,
Everyone focus Cinder.
just gonna throw a dagger at it.
23.
23, 20, 19. Yep, so you all do hit the Hydra.
I thought we were killing Cinder.
Are you killing Cinder?
Nope.
Support the Hydra!
I mean, he will turn around and fight you guys if that's how you want to do it. This guy that is 1v1ing this massive Hydra.
Click, maybe the Hydra will give us a reward.
It might know the way out.
Wrong button. Let me clear the turn order. And let's do 2d20s. Cinder actually does pretty low though. And Alright, at the start of the turn, you
Which is now
will.
gone.
Yeah, after you unleash these attacks. Yeah, I know. He's actually based off of a creature, so. Cinder, without looking back, will kind of yell back, scream back at you guys. Oh, it's about fucking time you pansies came. Keep them off my back, I'll handle this one.
Okay, I think we can do that.
Alright, and I took on the initiative.
Yeah, sure thing, boss.
Try to sound like the orcs. Which the orcs didn't follow you into this room, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, they stopped like up there.
Yeah.
Like the pansies that they are.
Alrighty, so Hydra shall go first. It shall do its attack. It is a multi-attack. Oh wow, it hit him.
Cinder dies.
If he dies, everybody run.
Multi-attack. Makes
Tomorrow,
many
wind all over
bites
again.
as it has heads. Okay. Well,
He gets hit
shit.
with 9 crits.
He has a lot of health, but I think this thing might take him down if it crits that many times.
He's like, yeah, I got this. Dies in 1 turn.
2, 3, 4, 5. So he has that many heads. The first one hits him. And it does 1d10. Alright, it bites him. It seems to put its fangs into its Cinder's armor. And you can see fire flare out of his armor back into the Hydra's face. And you see like a rune appear on his back and kind of disappear. Alright. Oh, this thing goes first. So you hear something crawling back behind you. Do. And that's what it does. You hear something struggling back behind you. Alright, Benjamin, it's your go.
Okay. So what direction did that thing come from that was behind us? That sound.
Back this way.
Okay. I think I'm just going to launch another bolt at the big one.
Alrighty. I need to keep this pulled up. You miss.
Okay.
Yeah, you miss this giant motherfucker. How do you feel?
Pretty good, I guess. I'll move here, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Al, it is your go. Alia.
I'm gonna run up and try and use lay on hands on our boy.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna heal him for 25. Or heal him for 5, sorry.
What's this thing's box? So... Okay, yeah. You heal him for how much?
Heal him for 5.
Okay. He doesn't thank you, but instead he says, "This thing has a reach like a motherfucker, I'd stay back." Yep, that's...
I mean, that's my full 25. I can't move anymore.
Oh, you only move... Oh, yeah, you're a halfling. Alrighty. Grin, it is your go.
Boss said to keep him off his back. I drop my bow and draw my short sword as I walk over here. And I will ready in action to hit this nasty guy if he walks up by me.
Alrighty. No, wait.
my
This is
turn.
a fight.
Is it time for more dramatic music?
Yes.
I can't hear the music for some reason.
Do you have it enabled?
I think so. I could hear it earlier when I was making my character.
That sounds good. Alright. Cereal, it's your go. You've been quiet for a while. Are you muted? That music is loud.
Sario, you there?
She's been moving, so haven't heard her speak in quite a while.
It's okay, we can do this with 3 people. We do not hear you.
It might be your mic. Is there a mute thing on your mic?
Sorry about my leave of absence. I had to go move a whole freaking couch.
That sounds fun.
So what happened?
Well, I'll just move you and give you a short rundown while Serial tries to figure out what's going on.
We met Cinder.
Yep.
Oh, goody. How exactly did he react to my presence?
He didn't, you weren't there.
Yeah,
neat.
he hasn't actually even looked at the party yet either. So you came to this room, found out there were some mercenaries that Cinder basically told to sit here and die if they're just gonna pansy out. You all moved over here. There's some orcs doing stuff. They didn't follow everybody in this room. I'm gonna assume.
Did we level up, by the way?
Nope. You did take a
Okay.
short rest. You can use your hit die to heal if you want.
Sounds good. And I'll think I'll use my arcane recovery.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume you're here with these orcs, and these orcs are piddling through this rubble over here. Looks like they're using unison just to try to unbury this passage.
I can actually help with that.
But you hear explosions and sounds of fighting coming from below you. And
Oh, goody.
I do believe you can actually see them down there too. Because what you can see is what you can see. The vision's right. We still can't hear you, Serial.
Okay.
Like, your mic isn't actually lighting up in Discord. So your mic's either not registering your voice, or you've got your microphone itself turned off or unplugged. After you fix it, you might want to restart Discord, because Discord sometimes has that problem. Just like exit out Discord completely and log back in.
We got a man down.
But
Yeah, and I apologize for my absence today, by the way. It was just kind of a really hectic day.
it's fine. I plan these fights for 4 people anyway, so you know, it's not hurting everybody too much. But yeah, it's fine. So I guess as Alden comes up into this fight, y'all want to relay to him what Cinder was yelling at you?
Hey, the boss told us to take care of the guys in the back. That guy, I say, pointing over at that thing. that you may or may not be able to see from there.
Why has Gren's voice changed so suddenly?
Because he's acting like a mercenary grunt.
By the way, Grin, you're now in the turn order, and we're in combat. So yeah.
Sorry, I'll try turning on push to talk and bind it to one of your keys. I know one of my previous mics had a problem where if I didn't have it on push to talk, it just wouldn't register.
You can try going to your user settings down at the bottom, the cogwheel, and make sure that your input device is actually your microphone. Like the cogwheel, it should go to your user settings. Then the app settings, go to voice and video. And make sure your input device is your microphone. And if you speak into it, there should be a little bar that's registering your voice. Alright, but your short bow did hit the big thing. I assume that was the only thing you could hit. You deal the damage, and move to where you want to move, and we'll get back to you. We'll move on in the turn order. Yeah, if you were speaking something, your little icon in Discord would light up. So has to be your mic not picking up your voice, or something's going on with the mic. So that should help a little bit. Not really. Moving on. Alright, Cinder. Let's see, what can he do?
He can be useful.
What is he based off of? There it is. Ah.
Cinder casts Firestorm.
He's going to cast a Scorching Blast twice out of both hands. So, what does Scorching Blast do? That's Scorching Ray. Oh, it's not a spell, it's his own unique thing, okay. So it looks like two mini fireballs form in its hands, and he throws them both at the creature. It deals 2 attacks, hits with both, damage. Alright. He blasts 2 sizable chunks out of this thing. It reels in pain, but it looks like it's still going strong. It's not backing down. Alden, it's your go.
Yes, good. We're trying to kill this thing over here, right?
Cinder is
job
fighting
is-
that, and Cinder told you guys to keep them off of his back. Quote unquote.
1, 2, 3, 4. What to do against that thing?
It's weird this thing is aquatic, but it has to hold its breath.
3, 4, 5. Good. Infestation on that thing.
Makes a Constitution save. Well, it rolled a 19, so
God damn it.
cantrips.
That's all I got.
Alrighty. Moving on. Alrighty. New turn order. Hydra is... It wants to step forward, but it looks like this bonfire Cinder made is making it not want to step on that spot. But it is going to reach out with its heads and attack Cinder again. So you are just out of reach. So let's just roll 10d10. It crit twice. And hit with another 3. This is going to be some damage.
This is where Cinder dies.
2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. And that is plus 5 to hit. I mean, plus 5 damage. 4, 10, 20, 22. Oh yeah. So the first 2 hits hit Cinder, and the same thing happens. It just bites a mouthful of flame, and then it looks like all the magical resistances fall off of him. And then the other 2, which one of them is a crit, all take chunks out of him, and the last one is holding on to him, and it's now grappling him. So he's now inside, way up tall, inside of the thing. Cinder took quite a heavy hit. He, however, he looks happy as hell. He was just laughing maniacally. He's just yelling, "Bring it, you motherfucker!" Yeah. He doesn't seem phased that he's taking a mouthful or taking a hit.
This is what Cinder lives for.
Stuff that makes him feel good.
Hey, what's up, motherfucker? Alrighty. So let's do an attack roll. It's going to try to bite you. Let's just add a third of that. Alright, does a 13 hit you, Alden?
13?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so it's going to hit you for 5 piercing damage. It's going to take a bite out of you.
Oof. Definitely bloodied. I am a squishy boy for the moment.
It only has 1 head, so that's all of the attacks it can make. Benjamin!
Okay. Seeing that thing come out and attack the rat thing, I'm gonna drop my crossbow, pull out my long sword, use it with 2 hands, run up and attack.
Alrighty. That hits. Ooh.
5.
Yeah, so 5.
Wait,
5 plus 3?
3, I guess?
Yeah, so
What do
you
I
hit it for
put
8.
on that? Yep.
It's weird. I'll fix that for you later.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you do 8 slashing. Slashing hits it. Alrighty. So you managed to hit it pretty good.
Alright, that's my turn.
Ow.
So this thing is pretty distracted by Cinder, right?
Yeah, Cinder it's hurting it pretty bad.
I'm gonna charge its chest with my lance out and try to like get it through where I think the heart is.
Alrighty. I don't know. I guess would it be survival to try to figure out what a creature is, or figure out the anatomy of a creature? Just do a survival, see if you can just offhand know where it's at. Okay, yeah, you got a pretty good idea where it starts at.
I mean, I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. So, yeah, do an attack roll.
$12?
You miss. You actually missed the giant tall thing.
I mean, in this case, it probably just harmlessly bounces off its
Yeah,
scales.
yeah. You hit it, but you hit it on angle, so it just kind of slides off of it. It didn't actually pierce it. Alrighty. You gonna do anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Grin.
All right, I make my way to the other side of Benjamin, and I stab this thing and kick its tail. Nope. Wait, I have advantage. Never mind. Yes.
Yeah, flanking.
Yeah.
So you
Yay for
hit him with
flanking.
both. Alright, you all have hurt this thing. It looks like it's still going strong, but you can tell your attacks are hurting it. You're killing the baby.
Woo.
Alrighty,
Dead
Cereal. You just type in what you're wanting until you figure it out. One thing might be to go to your computer settings and make sure that your playback devices are actually registering your recording, your headset. Like right click the volume. Yada yada. Alright, so you click the short bow's name right there in the chat. Gets the big one or the little one? Alrighty. So roll the damage. You gotta click the short bow. Alrighty. And go ahead and move, or if you have anything else, you can go ahead and do that. The big Hydra, it looks like it's went 10 rounds with Cinder. However, the stuff you're doing to it doesn't look like it's hurting it too much. Even though you crit your attack. This thing has a lot of health. Anything that rolls 15 of anything for health it's got a lot.
15d2.
It's 15d12. So this thing's a level 15 barbarian's health. Alright. So Cinder, on his turn, he shall ignite himself on fire, and I forget how tall this thing is. No, it's a huge. It's way tall. So, yeah, you're out of his range for the fire spell. Just barely. You can feel the heat coming off of him. But he lights himself on fire, and there's an aurora of just fire everywhere, all around him. And if I'm not mistaken, he can do something with that once he lights it. Yeah, Searing Flame. So take some damage on the start of it. It's going to take some damage for each head. So then he's going to ignite it make it even more potent. So yeah, this thing does not look good. He has lit this thing. All of its heads are on fire. And it actually let go of him, but he is hanging on to its face. Alden, does your go?
Alright. I will disengage from this boy.
Alrighty.
And if I remember correctly, disengage is the equivalent of shifting in 4th edition, right?
I have no idea. But disengage
and-
means you don't take any opportunity attacks.
Yeah, you use your action to not take an opportunity attack.
Okay. That's the case. Skitter,
It's actually
skitter,
any opportunity attack, so not just against the one thing.
skitter, skitter. It's right there.
I think I fixed the damage on my sword.
Skitter. There we go. And that's all I got.
Alrighty. Big thing. It is going to try and let's see, it has that many attacks, so let's roll that. Shall attack a few at Cinder, but one head is going to attack Al. Crit Cinder again. So only hit Cinder twice that time. Alright. Cinder is not doing the best. He's still going strong, but it looks like he's definitely taking some damage. And Al, 13 plus 8, yeah, that definitely hit you. It shall hit you for 13 damage, piercing damage, Alia.
I'm at -2.
Alright, so you're at 0 and you're making death saves now. Little Hydra. It doesn't matter who it attacked, it's going to miss. It will try to take a snap at Grin, but shall miss. Benjamin.
Alright, I'm going
Benjamin.
to step around him here. And attack.
Alright. To get that flanking. Though it didn't matter, you're going to hit no matter what.
8.
8 for both. Oh, yeah, you got it fixed.
Yep.
Alright, so 8.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Now you do hit it do a pretty good hit on it. Alia, do a death save. There's a button on it in your character sheet. Alright, so you're 1 in the good. You gotta succeed 3 times or fail 3 times. And each time it attacks you, you automatically fail. And it has like 8 heads.
It's gonna eat you.
Alright,
It
I
might.
maneuver around to flank it again,
Alrighty.
and I stab it, and I kick it
Well, both
in
hit.
the ass.
Punch its asshole. Give it a good old fist.
Yep.
Yeah, you actually did some pretty good damage. This thing is not looking good. Looks like it's... Yep. Its asshole looks like it's been blown out. There you go.
Good.
Yeah, it is not looking too good. And Sariel, it's your go. She in here? Yeah, there you are. You're still not talking, by the way. Check your computer settings or Discord. Make sure that the voice is your headset on both of them for the input settings. In fact, if you go to the computer one, it'll tell you if you're even talking at all. But yeah, do your stuff. There are 2 of those on there.
Changing music.
Oh wow, that's a little more epic than I thought it would be.
Somebody's about to die.
Oh, you're attacking the big one? Yes. That is a miss. Alright. Cinder shall. Let's actually do a roll for that. In athletics, he sucks at athletics. He doesn't do it. He tried to be a cool kid. He didn't be a cool kid. He didn't manage to open up its mouth to shoot a fireball down it, but he will shoot a fireball directly in its face point blank.
Hitting himself in the process.
Well, not the fireball, the scorching blast thing he does.
Okay. Just blow himself up.
He will.
I wouldn't put it past him at this point.
He has a thing with fire damage. Alright, the first one kind of flies off. The second one hits. Let's see, what kind of damage was that?
Not that I think that it really matters, but I shouldn't have that light around me anymore.
Eh. Alright. Cinder. But he might not kill it. Oh man. Oh no, still got his fire aura on. So yeah, he will kill this thing. The rest of it being on fire burns itself up. He falls down, and his fire aura hits you, Alia. So you get 1 in the bad now. So you got 1 positive and 1 negative. And he will turn it off at the end of his turn, though. So you don't have to worry about that. He will look at you and say, "You're not one of the mercenaries I hired."
He looks at the unconscious person on the ground.
Yep.
Starts talking to them.
It's like, "You're not the one I hired." And just kind of leaves you sitting there. Alden, it's your go. Grey Rat. Well, your voice is actually picking up a bit. I can't hear anything you're saying, but it's registering.
It's registering.
Yeah, that's a big step. Hey, Alden, it's your go. Eh,
He's dead again.
yeah, I'm going to assume he's just going to cast Infestation again.
Oh, sorry about that.
Alright, yeah, it's your go.
Let's see here. I'm gonna cast Fear on the big boy, which I
Alright.
can see if I'm in range. How we all doing, by the way?
Well, somebody's dead. Everybody else is fine.
Why is somebody dead?
Because somebody charged the Hydra.
Why would you charge the Hydra? Hail
The
Hydra!
story's about us.
Hail Hydra! Come on. It's the card's not showing up for some reason. There we go. Card was not showing up for some reason.
Fear.
Come on.
Depending on the save, I think you passed wherever it is you throw at it, so.
It's cause fear, it's wisdom.
Wisdom. It has a 0, so it is feared.
Excellent. Concentration. It can repeat the save throw at the end of each of its turns. I forget, what does fear do to something?
It has to move away from you, it can't move towards you, and I think it has disadvantage on attacks on you. Let me look it up. Compendium.
Oh, here it
right
is.
here.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't working, because I wanted to cast it at other levels.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So it is frightened. Frightened, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in its line of sight. And it can't willingly move towards you.
Good. Alright, with that, I'll be right back again.
Alrighty. Big Hydra's dead. Little Hydra. Upon seeing Big Hydra dead, it's going to disengage.
Can it even see the big Hydra? I can. Okay. I can't, so I wasn't sure if it could.
It could probably feel its death.
It just knows.
It's going to move up over into there.
No, I can't see it.
Man, this music. It started out really good. Alrighty. So, Benjamin, it's your go.
Okay. Well,
You saw it run over this way.
yeah, see how I can't see it. I think I'm gonna pull my torch back out.
Didn't you?
Yeah,
drop
are you
that?
blind again?
Yeah.
I thought you dropped that like down here somewhere, didn't you?
No, I dropped my crossbow down there. I put my torch and my sword away at the start of the fight.
Alrighty. So, pull it out and light it.
Yep. One more.
I forget what this one's like.
And that's my turn. So I'm guessing I use my action to light the torch.
Yeah. Alrighty. Alia, make a death save. Alia, it is you. Oh wait, yeah, Alia disappeared. Oh well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Grin, 'tis your go.
Alright, I'm gonna follow the thing.
Alright.
And I'm gonna stab it. Stab it first and then kick it, but I don't think I hit anyways.
You managed to hit it with the short sword.
Oh. Alright.
Oh wow, Alia is back up.
Nice.
Oh, Ali is stabilized.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a nat 20, you actually stand up with 1 HP.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So with your 7 damage, alright, it is still. Actually, it's not on the line inside of its source of fear. Alrighty. Is that it?
That is my turn.
Serial build. Which. Yeah, she can move up and do a short bow.
Time for the DM to play everyone's characters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. None of you can see him anymore, but you hear more fireballs being flung. Though you know the thing he was fighting is dead.
He's killing Al now.
Nyx, Alden, 'tis your go. Though I'm not sure you can. Yeah, you can still move in range. And he is gone too. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
No, he doesn't get a turn. Alrighty, so it managed to get into the hole. It disengages again and crawls down into the hole.
Fuck!
Alrighty,
How deep is the hole?
fairly deep. You want to chase after it?
I suppose I'll let it go.
Yeah, I don't know where Al went. There was no,
He didn't say anything.
yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I turned to Benjamin. Damn, got away.
It's okay. We live to fight another day.
Hopefully everyone else lived as well. We should probably check on how they're doing.
Yes, let's go check on our comrades. That rat thing, I'm not sure if I can call it a comrade or not, seemed hurt.
That awkward moment when you can't interact with the rest of your party.
Yeah. Man.
So we just go talk to Cinder instead.
Yep. Be like, hey, yo, Cinder. What up? Looks like all of our comrades have went brain dead from the fight.
Well, Al is sitting over there, kind of half in the water, just like literal death has been knocked out of her.
I'll pull her out of the water at least.
Yeah. She is conscious, though she looks beat to straight hell. And Cinder is throwing fireballs at the dead Hydra.
Cinder is dead. I'll come
Boss, I think you got it, boss.
I want its corpse dead too. Hey, God, this would be actual a little bit of roleplay with the Nyx who's not here. Cause he has a thing with the ratkin.
It's okay, we're here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say he's still back there at the works.
Yeah.
You want some help dealing with the body, boss? like you got it though.
I will burn this thing to oblivion. Anyway, who the hell are you guys?
Well, we're some people that somehow wound up here. Yeah, we ran into your mercenary friends earlier. They were all kind of pussies and didn't want to come along, but we figured we'd see what we could do to help.
I told them that you would leave them for dead.
3 of them followed us like halfway, but then they gave up. You should probably pick better company.
They're fodder anyway. Anyway, you said you just appeared here?
Yeah, I mean, I was in a caravan, and we came across a small girl crying in the middle of the road, and next thing I knew, I woke up on top of a coffin in a room a bit upstairs. Well, not upstairs, down the hall.
Oh, so the little ghoul is still doing it.
You know her then.
She works for... What was his name? Yeah, she works for that Kelimvar reject. It's actually why I'm here. But unfortunately, she has put a path of water between me and there.
Can you not swim?
I'm not going in water. Besides, if I leave here, the Hydras are gonna swarm the rest of this dungeon.
There's more of them?
There's a whole nest at the other side of this river. Just keep
We
me.
also ran into the Grim Jester. Your mercenaries say you know him.
Wherever he's at, you can tell one of them, either that little ghoul or that Kelimvar reject himself. He's the messenger between them.
I see.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Oh, Hydra's dead.
Neat.
The other one ran away. You're all talking with Cinder now.
Guess I finally skitter up over here.
Yep. And Serial's back. I don't know if it's Serial or if it's everybody that's breaking up on me. Is someone else talk? Hello?
Yep, I can hear you.
Still nothing.
Hey.
Well, it's Serial. Because I was hearing something from her.
Yeah.
Well, we're hearing something, but it sounds like the mic is screwed up. That coming through distorted. Either way, where was I? I can't remember. What was it talking about?
We were telling Alden that we were talking to Cinder. And he skittered up.
Yeah. As you skitter up, he does look at you, Alden, and says, "Ah, another one to take revenge on me, huh? Is he with you?"
Not
I've
revenge.
seen that thing before in my life.
Not a revenge, fire devil.
By the way, you haven't made it to the city yet, so you don't know that about his thing with your people.
Really? I thought I was born in the... Oh, okay.
Oh, were you born in this city?
I thought the way that you wrote it down is that you insinuated that most Ratkin were born in the sewers. But yeah, okay.
I mean, how do you want to do it? Do you want to say you're coming from a far off land, or
We'll say I'm coming from a far off land, so I don't know about it.
Or were you born in Tavon? Because either way, I can play off either one.
I'll go with far off land.
Alright.
I guess we'll go with another clan of Skaven.
Alrighty, so you're coming here to try. So you heard that the Ratkin here are near extinction. They're killing each other, and you're coming here to try to save them or something like that?
Basically, wrangle them all up, slap their shit, and unite them all so that way they don't die. Because where I come from, ratkin aren't exactly all that common either.
Ah, I see. Alright, well, they had plenty of space to thrive here, but they kind of fucked themselves.
Yeah, I read it.
Alrighty,
Alright, fine. I guess in context of the actual conversation, this would probably be after I skitter up from after we took care of the other tiny slimy Hydra thing.
It got away.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Ah, so you're not here for me then. What a big surprise.
Not here for you. Not here for my. Can't even fucking talk. Not here for you. Here for Ratkin.
Good luck. He will turn away from you and go back to the rest of the party. Keep going through the dungeon. You might be able to find a workaround to this. You guys willing to find that bitch for me? Yeah, I'll reward you all handsomely.
Well, it's not like we can get out anyways, so
From the
going farther in seems like the only option.
From the layout of the place, there should be a way out once you get into the next part of the this dungeon.
Deeper we go, then. You'll be fine holding off all the Hydras here. It seems like you were doing a perfectly adequate job.
I'm a bit banged up, but once the other guildie gets here, I'll be fine.
Oh, do you want us to try sending your mercenaries in again? Or did you just give up on them?
They'll do what they will do. Right now, they're keeping... Fuck, I don't know. They'll die or survive. They'll be
cowering.
They'll be paid. They'll be paid based off what they do.
All right.
So I go over and look at the water and try to see how deep it is.
This little part, it's fairly shallow, but like a few feet in, it starts getting fairly deep. You can't see the bottom of it. And like the cave kind of closes off down that way, so it's fully submerged. And
So I asked Cinder, which way do we need to go?
Well, I told those orcs that as soon as those mercenaries decide to get off their asses, to dig out the passage leading the rest of the way. Go find them.
That's why they stopped following us and started moving rubble. I thought that was a weird thing to do. All right, well, we know where they are at least.
Alright.
All right, well, have fun holding off Hydras.
You find that
Okay.
bitch, they'll stop attacking me.
All right,
As
we'll
we're
see what we can
actually-
do.
As we're actually walking along together, I will kind of say out loud, "Forgive Alden of callousness earlier. Ratkin not too trusting of other things."
Who's saying this?
Alden. To the party, as we're walking along.
Yeah, if you're all new here, you all wouldn't know either about the whole thing between Cinder and the Ratkin. Alright.
Well, there's plenty of reasons to be distrustful of people in this world.
Cinder does not have the greatest reputation on this continent. He is known as one of the... I don't know if you've read his thing, but... Yeah.
I did, he's kind of a bitch.
He's
Yeah, he
an
is.
asshole.
He is an asshole. He is a straight asshole.
I'll pick up my crossbow that I dropped here and put it away.
Oh yeah, I'll pick up my old broken bow too. Need something to fire those 2 arrows I still have.
Jeez. I missed out on a lot, huh?
So, I think we need to go back.
Wait a second. You said that your thing is broken?
My bow, yeah. I mean, it's old and decrepit. Do you have mending to fix it?
I do have mending.
Yep. If you
Could I bother you to do so?
If you mend it, it'll be a regular short bow.
That'd be swell.
Yeah, I'll mend it for you.
Awesome. Now it doesn't have -2. Thanks. I can hit stuff with it.
Alden is a practitioner of transmutation magic.
I was wondering if the one spellcaster had mending, and he did. Alrighty. It's a nice thing to have.
I'm glad to have you along, Alden.
Pleasure is Alden's. You're the halfling, right?
I'm a wood elf.
You're the wood elf. Gotcha.
Incidentally, the druid is the wood elf too.
Yeah, we're both wood elves.
2 wood elves. And a Goliath, who doesn't like elves.
You don't like elves?
Just Goliaths in general are distrusting of them because they live for so long.
Also, they look like the fucking genocide. Alrighty. So, what do y'all guys do? Do you go back and talk to the orcs?
Seems like the plan.
Let's get out of this Hydra cave.
Skitter. Skitter. Skitter.
How comes the passage clearing?
It looks like they're chucking, one's picking up a rock, tossing the other one's tossing it the other one, and they're tossing it down further. However, they're hitting Grin in the face and Alden.
Ow.
Yeah.
I will actually kind of poke him on the shoulder.
Let's say, bad. One of the mercenary came through here and was triggered a trap, collapsed this cave on them. It'll take a while to dig it out. Probably about half a day, maybe a full.
Well, damn.
Allow me to help.
Yeah, Benjamin Stike will be like, here, get out of the way. I'll do it.
By myself.
Everybody else, you should rest up.
I don't really feel the need to rest.
This was the opportunity to take a long rest if you need it. But it will take a few hours to get through, even with the mold earth and fucking
Benjamin.
yeah, Benjamin. Could not think of your
The Benjamin spell.
Goliath. I could not think of your race. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it'll take a few hours to get through, and once you do, a few of the mercenaries, like the orcs, go back, slap the mercenaries, tell them the exit's up ahead, and a bunch of them will run ahead. Like all the.
So is everybody except for Benjamin and Alduin gonna take a long rest?
I mean, I can. I don't have a reason to. I haven't been hit, and I haven't used any resources.
Yeah, because I think Alden might want to get his spell slots back, and
Yeah.
Well, you can keep watch then.
yeah. So yeah, Serial will need her long rest, her spell slots as well. So with your help, it will take a little bit longer without the mold earth. So yeah, it'll take about 6 or so hours. And a long rest is 8.
Except for elves, for who it's for.
I don't care about elves. But yeah.
Elves are the best.
So yeah, that's what happens. You all take a long rest. They use the remaining 2 hours to kind of wait for the rest of your party. The mercenaries start to move ahead of you. And that is where I'm going to call it for tonight.
Alright.
Alright.
I feel
It is
I
that.
feel bad that I wasn't able to actually do it as much as I wanted to.
Well, that was just supposed to be a little mock dungeon anyway. Just that first little part. Like, nothing too serious. Nothing, yeah. At
Yeah.
this point, you can either leave the dungeon with the rest of the mercenaries, or continue on through and help Cinder. And Cinder, which I forgot to mention, like, I meant to be this part of the conversation, I just forgot to mention it. He said, no, you guys didn't actually mention you're part of the Explorers Guild to him, did you?
No.
No.
Okay, then no, he didn't mention it.
Because I mean, we're technically not, right? We have to get there, don't we?
Yeah, you
Before
have
we
to.
can actually join the guild.
Yeah, you have to get there and tell him you want to join up. But you didn't express, because you
We're
know he's a guild.
prospective Explorers Guild people.
Yeah, and you didn't mention to him that you were looking to join either, so
Yeah.
that'll be fine. So you guys take a long rest, during which you will see a very large Arcora kind of roaming about. She's wielding a bow the size of most of you, and she runs down and starts helping Cinder. But during this long rest, but the long rest you can take with the rest of the mercenary camp. I don't know if you'll do that or not. Like, they're kind of spread out. There's actually more in that dungeon you didn't explore, like a little forge area and a kitchen filled with these mercenaries. But there's enough supplies there to keep you fed and the like.
Okay.
I'm willing to associate with mercenaries,
Yeah.
so sure.
All the mercenaries in that group, except for the dwarves, are like level 1/2 pansies. The dwarves look like they can take down some shit. And looks like they carry the weight of this company. I haven't named this mercenary company, but they'll probably be dead at the end of this dungeon.
The dwarven shoulders.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that must have been the guild member that Cinder mentioned.
The dwarfs, no, it's actually,
No, the Aarakocra.
yeah.
Anyway, fellas,
With the 8-foot tall bow.
Yeah, basically. She is a large-sized creature.
I'm gonna take off right now.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Have a good night.
You too.
Night, guys. But at this point, I'll let you all decide. Like, I'll type it in the chat. If you guys want to continue through this dungeon, in which case it'll be a real dungeon, or if you want to just get on with the story.
I mean, I agreed to help Cinder, so I plan on doing so.
And Cinder said he would reward you guys for helping him.
He did, and he seems like the kind of person you don't want to tell him you'll help and then piss him off by leaving.
Especially since he's about to be your guild master.
Yeah.
One of your guild masters. So at this point, the choice is up to you. I'll type it out in chat. And I'll type this out as well. That if you guys could pick any one uncommon magic item, what would it be for your character? So, you know, there's a list. You can just figure out what you want. I'll type it out later. I'm going to bed because I go to work in like 4 hours.
I picked the winged boots.
I mean, if it's uncommon, you can.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
If it's uncommon.
It is. In my opinion, it's like the best uncommon item.
Well, I mean, a bag of holding is also uncommon, and people really like that shit.
This is true. But it does not let you fly.
Just the same. Alrighty. I'll talk to y'all later.
Right.
I'll upload this recording later on, and yeah.
Do we get experience points?
Depends on if you decide to leave this dungeon right now or not.
Okay. Alright.
Alrighty. Talk to y'all later.
Farewell.
And I hope you do get it fixed, Serial. You have a week, so I'm confident you should be able to. Alrighty, I'm out.
Same.